Evening and welcome to the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Paul and Grant, Greg Gouillart with you live from Metro Bowl in Peabody, Massachusetts. Tonight, it's a battle for positioning in playoffs. It's the number 6 seed Central2 out of Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. 137 and 127 take on number 7 seed Metro, 134 and 133 points behind. Metro is tied with Sunnyside for 7th and 8th place. They have the tiebreaker in pinfall. Riverwalk 1 point behind at 133 and 131. The top 8 of 12 make the playoffs. There was no match last week due to the wedding of Evan and Maddie Riva. So back to live action. The season ends next week with position rounds. And the playoffs are next Sunday, May 21st. Live coverage at Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. 10 o'clock live on Facebook and on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Kris Winiarz, the Wizard, on lane 23, going for a spare. Got robbed by the wood. Al Kecyk in the top spot. Sweeps over, spare. Kept his balance for a spare. Winiarz 9.
Hello there, Paul. Hello, everybody. Great to be here tonight on this tight match, and great to be back bowling as well. Congratulations to Evan and Maddie, as Paul said earlier. Looking forward to a good match tonight.
Great to be with you again, Greg. Winiarz 9. 6 pin for a spare. Kecyk off to the right. 4, 14 through 1. Correction.
Perfect spot.
3. It's the 3 in this field. Can't see the angle from we're off to the right, so 3 in that spare. 13 through 1. Winiarz a spare. They go 2 blocks at a time. He's at 19. The ball through 2. Kecyk with Susie Special, the 5, 7, 10. Very different angle, Greg, than we're used to seeing. Usually it's straight on. And he'll get an 8, 21 through 2 the hard way. Spare 3, spare 8.
Special thanks to everyone here at Metro Bowl, of course, for squeezing us in, especially Riley. Great help on his part. And
all right, Greg. Greg did the 20 stringer at Easter Classic. Great job as always, Greg. Second year now doing all 20 strings. Here's Dan Chouinard. Right down the middle. Spread eagle plus the 8. Steve Lach on the left for Metro. Tight battle. 6 versus 7 along the line tonight. Chouinard's open, as is Lach, L-A-C-H from Salem, Mass, my hometown growing up. Chouinard an 8, maybe a 9. 9 it is. 9 to start his match. 3 strings, 2 points for a win, 1 for tie, 2 critical points for total, 8 points overall. And Lach chops out 1 for a 7.
pins can tip at a moment's notice here at Metro Bowl, and some lively sidewalls as well. We've seen some big scores here over the years. So
How about a 245 from Chris Sargent, Mark Ritchie, the high triple of 519.
pretty decent, both here.
Chouinard 3, make it 5. Got a little break. Lach on the nose, 8, 2 in the 7. Spare. 17 the ball through 2. Chouinard doinks it for 1 for a 7. 16 through 2. Underway here. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Please share this match with your friends and family. Invite them to bowl Candlepin Bowling. Summer leagues are forming, fall leagues as well. Candlepin gift cards are a great way to do it. Also for Mother's Day, Father's Day, graduation, birthdays, anniversaries, any occasion. Candlepin gift cards, a gift that keeps on giving. Please support your local bowling center and support Candlepin Bowling. Scott Douglas in the 3rd spot today for Central2. A lemon drop. It's $1 for Cannabis for Cancer. Well, as agreed in the 4, 6 pin in the first shove, helped 5 families going through cancer treatments in the lemon drop pool. Mike McGinty on lane 21. McGinty Magic, we call him. For a spare, can't get the 4 and 7 to go. Scott Douglas the 3 and the 9. First time in a month back here. Greg had a couple weeks off to the main states. We were off last weekend with the wedding of Maddie and Kelly. Maddie Kelly, now Maddie River and Evan River. Scott 8 through 1. McGinty at 10 also. For himself. So Scott 8 actually. McGinty at 10. We're on lanes 21 and 22 here in Peabody, Mass. Metro Bowl. Dave Barber, Hall of Famer, works here also. Joe Taverni's retired here last year in the Candlepin Hall of Fame also. Scott Douglas, 6'10", spare chance. McGinty, 7'10". Scott drops another one. Now that's just a 10. A guide's left to possibly help. McGinty, 7'10". Douglas for a spare. Right on it. Who needs the wood? Never rely on that wood, Greg. Never a guarantee. 19 the ball through 2. A correction, 18 the ball through 2. McGinty, good try. Can't get the 10 to go. McGinty a 10. 2 10s to start the match for him. Fourth ball is Rich Limone, the captain. And the captain for Metro, Nick Zuffelato, freshie. They do the lineup, Greg, in the regular season by a random draw on the computer to spin the wheel. Not spin the bottle, spin the wheel.
Hopefully they spin it better than Vanna White did on Wheel of Fortune, but hey. But it was awesome to see her play the game.
It's 58-53 right now. 5-pin lead for number 7 seed Metro against number 6 seed Central 2.
There's a lot of things that can get in your mind in this game if you let them, but if you just don't get superstitious about the order, that might be one way to shake it off.
Rich Limone, a lemon drop. That's back-to-back for the team. It's $2 for Candlepin for Cancer. Great for the bowler. Lousy for the bowlers. Great for the charity. Candlepin for Cancer is a 501c3 charity. Bowlers helping bowlers in the Candlepin community going through cancer treatments. You can donate via Venmo, Candlepins for Cancer, or go to Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. Follow the links to Venmo. Candlepins for Cancer, a 501c3 charity. Limone, good second ball, leaves up to 5 and 9. New Hampshire State's tomorrow at 5:30. 10-string finals on Sunday at 5 o'clock. Extra Lanes, Extra New Hampshire, Shooters Pub. Freshie for a spare, can't get the 10 to go.
That's really surprising.
Limone drills through for a 10. 3 points separate these two teams. Critical points from both sides. Freshie, 9. It's a 4-pin lead for Freshie's team on the left. The spares favor Metro 2-1. Anchor balls tonight, Tim Douglas for Central 2. Billy Bloom for Metro. They'll be up next. Limone crossing over, 7, make it 8. 3 on the right, 5 on the left. Freshie, half Worcester, 3 on the 9. Hate that shot. Greg, what's your least favorite shot? Mine's the half Worcester. What's yours? When you're ready.
2-4 or 3-6 leaving a spare leave because I feel stupid because I got the wrong pocket but got to leave anyway.
Rich is open, he missed it right. Try to hit that 3-pin into the 5. Freshie trying to work out of this. 1 in 5 success rate for pro bowlers without wood on half Worcesters. All stats tonight provided by Candlepin Bowling Network. That's the 1-6-10. Here's the situation. You want to go for those 2 right now at this point of the match. Limone a 9. 19 is first 2 here in Peabody. And in the hole, 7. Got to start watching my videos. 16 is first 2. 72-67. Now Central 2 takes the lead. They flip-flop the 5-pin lead.
And Zuffelato knows the importance of those pins. That's why he exclaimed as he lets the ball go down. And realized it was wide of target partway through.
Tim Douglas, the tornado. 2-4-7 bowled Justin Waters last night in Millis in the ACST 1 versus 2 matchup. Billy chops out 2. Douglas open. Bloom in the head pin that time. Has a diamond. Douglas on the object pin, only 1 for an 8 to start his match. Bloom off the wall, 9. 80-74. That scoreboard update. His score's on your screen at home anyway. 83-80 now, officially. 83-80. Metro back in the lead by 3. Douglas, 4-2 split. Bloom, beautiful ball for a strike. He's got it! 19 plus 2 for a strike for either side. Douglas, good bid. He's up to 6-10. Douglas, 9, 17 through 2.
Let's give you all a look-see at the scores as they lie so far. Close match right now, so see 2 marks up on each side, and the pinning still pretty close. So remember, these 2 teams are only separated by
3 points.
Just 3 match points in the standings here. 2 match points per string, 2 match points for total.
Final regular season next week, Greg. Position round. So one of them's going to be a tough luck loser. Back to top of the order. Al Kecyk has a spare 3-8 to start. He's on lane 22 now, the 1-2-10. Kris Winiarz. 7 in the spare. 26 through 2, a spare for Kecyk. Second spare in 3 boxes. 31 of the ball through 3 in the first of 3. Winiarz, good try. Couldn't quite reach the 9. Works for the U.S. Post Office. One of the very popular bowlers out there. Funny guy, too. The Wizard. 10 with the wood.
Good to see Al off to a good start here. He was really snake bit last time. His ball just could not, the pins just were not giving him the time of day despite him being all over the head pin, especially in string 2. Here, getting much better fortune for his good technique.
Winiarz 36 through 3. Friday Night Pro League, game of the week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Kecyk off to the right, steals 7, 1, 2, and the 9. 38 through 3. Trying to pick this one up. Got it! Back to back, 3 out of 4. 48 in the ball through 4 for Al Kecyk. Winiarz, good bid. Couldn't get the 3 to go. Hit 10 this last box, 36 through 3. Gets the 10, 46 through 4. Opening string. Third box, first string. Steve Lach for Metro Bowl, 2, 4, 7, 9, 10. Dan Chouinard, triangle, 2, 4, 5. For about 45% of the time for pro bowlers, that would again stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Nice bid. Can't get the 9 and 10. The 9 gets a little wiggle. Spare for Chouinard. $26 in the ball through 3. 10 for Lach. 32 through 3. Lach crossing over. Parallel pins plus the 7. On the head pin. 3-2 split. Make, oh, not anymore. The 4-7 went down. 3, 6, 10, spare chance. 7 on the spare. 33 through 3. Lach trying to kick it over. Good try. 5, 6, 10 remains. Chouinard for another one. No. Ball came back. Wouldn't go to the 6. Field goal, 7. 39 through 4, including a spare 5 in the second. Dan Chouinard 10, 43 through 4.
Yeah, Lach is getting a little unfortunate here because his first ball is on the head pin, but getting a number of splits, 3 straight by my count. So although the 7 boxes are partially a byproduct of that, he does have the spare working for him, and I expect the score could turn around in a hurry.
Mike McGinty in the second spot tonight. The third spot, rather. 2 10s to start. 9 there. 10 on the backdoor strike. Not really backdoor, but it's legal block in the back, I should say. That's a penalty, Greg, in football. No penalty in bowling. 30 plus 2 through 3. Perfect so far. Scott Douglas, triangle plus the 6-10. 5 on his spare, 23 through 2. Trying to go 2 into 3, got the 10. Eight box for Scott, 31 through 3. Scott from Marshfield, Mass. His whole life. Mother Jean is here. Mother Jean and Father Paul are here. Always supporting them. They were there the whole 20 strings, the Easter Classic too, Greg. Supporting Tim Douglas, who won the Easter Classic this year. Thrilling finish you can watch on Candlepin Bowling Network. McGinty for a double strike bid, 8. 3 in the 6. Douglas on the nose, 8. Got the 5 to go, 4-7, spare chance. McGinty, spare and strike. 40 through 3, 15 a ball through 4. Scott missed left. Nine, 40 through 4, including a spare 5 in the second. Updating the score from Greg Gouillart.
Currently a 7-pin margin, but 3 extra marks on Team Metro Bowl's side, so expect that margin to grow in the next few boxes. Pinning just about level.
Different angle we're at tonight, Greg. Usually we're straight on the pins between the 2 lanes. So I have to go to our right because the space here, all the lockers are in the way.
But then again, we don't have to mention, hey, there's some pins hiding. You just see them quite clearly.
Right. Freshie 6, the 4 spin left, the 1-2-4-7. 36 pro rate on success in these shots. Without wood, stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Rich Limone on the left with a post. Freshie object pin won't carry. 2-4-7. Limone in the hole. Freshie, nice out, 10. 26 through 3 in the first of 3. Limone, nice out, 9. 28 through 3. Look for his first mark here, lane 21 in Peabody, Mass. at Metro Bowl. Al Kecyk with 3 spares from Metro. They'll beat up Bowler. Freshie looked like a strike, got 9. 6 pin for a spare. Limone 4 left, 3-6 to the right. Freshie spare. 36 in the ball through 4 here in the first of 3. Limone wide right. So
Wait for Limone, though.
Limone missed right again for a 7. 35 through 4. It's all Metro Bowl so far. 192, 181. Still close. 11 pins. Metro is sitting on 2 strikes, though, and 1 spare. No marks on the board for Central 2, and Metro is 3 points behind in the standings. 6 versus 7. Top 8 make the playoffs out of 12 teams. That's last week of the season. Position round in the playoffs Sunday, May 21st, 10 a.m. Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. Chucky's house. Billy Bloom, half Worcester, 2 in the 8. Wood to help. On a strike. Going for a spare on strike. And he's got it. 29 through 2, 39 the ball through 3. Doug, oh, what a shot. Wow. Spare. Nice shot there. His first mark. Bloom on the spare, in the pocket, up the wall, 8, 4-7, spare chance, looking for 3 in a row. 46 through 3, Douglas, 7, 1, 3, 10. On the spare, 34 through 3, here in the first. Bloom, got it, 3 marks in a row. What a start. Douglas on the object, won't carry, has the 3-10 mini split. Billy is blooming, 57 the ball through 4. Douglas 10.
Well, how about this for a score line?
44 through 4.
You can see it, I believe, on your screen here.
That's right, yeah, I remember.
Yep. 4 marks to none. The margin is ballooning right now.
Come on, Ice, give him probably
Increased head pin accuracy for Team Metro Bowl is
Metro takes 6 points to move 1 point ahead of Central 2. But a lot can happen because it's bunched up near the bottom. Winiarz strike! The Wizard, second mark of the string. 56 plus 2 halfway through the first. Wiggling 3-pin won't go for a strike for Kecyk on the spare, 9. 57 through 4. Look for his 4th mark in 5 boxes and 3 in a row.
And the dumb commentator had a graphic up when Wizard threw that strike. Whoops. Board operator, I meant.
Right on it, spare. Hot start today.
Yeah, that's 4 marks and 5 for Kecyk.
And 3 in a row.
It was a big mark from Winiarz to stem the tide, but what a great response.
Kris, 56 plus 2 bonus balls in lane 22. Looking for a double, just missed right. 1, 2, 4, 7. Kecyk just missed right. 4 in that ball. Wood coming back for more, won't go. He had 67 in the ball through 5, 4 in the fill, 71 half. Winiarz, good ball, too full. Stumps his foot, thought he had it. Kecyk open, 1, 4, 7, 9, 10. Metro Bowl pulling away here in the first. Plenty of time left for Central 2. Winiarz, nice 10. Very good at pinning.
Only left the 1 pin standing this string.
Number 1 seed, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Northern Conference, winning $750. Follow the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour on the ACST Facebook page. Regular season winding down the next week or so. Playoffs to follow later this month. Kris 10, 73 through 6. Al Kecyk 8, 79 through 6. First of 3 strings on Candlepin Bowling Network. "35-week regular season concludes next week. May 19th, finals May 21st, 10 o'clock on Sunday. Chouinard for a spare on the 4 horseman, leads up to 10. He had 43 his first 4. Steve Lach, 39 his first 4. And he missed the head pin. Chouinard 10, 53 half. $10 for Lach, 49.5.
Lach recalls about 3 unlucky breaks so far in this string. Missed the head pin that last box, but overall, not much for Metro to complain about overall.
Chouinard, 8, wiggling 10 to the right, 3 in front. Lach goes right, gets 7, the 1, 2, 10. Chouinard for a spare. Missed outside. Got the wrong side of the 3-pin. But good try on the object. Lach, oh, the wood tricky dribble. Couldn't get to the 10.
Yeah, it took a strange U-turn partway through.
Chouinard at 10.
Again, 3 in a row.
10 to match for Lach. He's at 59 through 6. Dan Chouinard 63 through 6.
Now a salvo of 3 marks coming out from Metro from McGinty, Zuffelato, and Blue.
Scott Douglas, brother of Tim Douglas. The baby brother of Tim Douglas. Sails left, he gets 5. 1-5 center Worcester, the triangle on the right. Features the 6, 9, and 10. Mike McGinty, red hot so far, on a spare after a strike in 2 10s. 8. 4 in the 7, wood to help. Over 3 in a row. Douglas chops out the 9, 1-5.
Michael. Nice job, buddy.
Scott a 6, 46 through 5. Mike McGinty on a roll here, Greg. 58 through 4, 68 in a ball through 5.
There's something so destructive about Mike McGinty's ball. Last week he had some issues getting the head pin early on, but once he started dialing in on it, the pins are just exploding from him. He knows how to throw his ball perfectly here at Metro Bowl, and you can see the results already in just the first 5 boxes.
One of the top bowlers of the game today, Mike McGinty. Scott Douglas crossing over off the wall, 6. 3-9.5 Worcester, 7-10 post. McGinty on the head pin again. 5-7 split, not a bad piece of wood. 8 on the spare, 76 half. Going for 4 in a row. Douglas, nice bid, can't get the 10 to go. Heck of a try.
Yeah, getting 379 was impressive.
McGinty with 4 in a row. Missed it right.
Oops.
And that frustrates the ball. When you want to hit something, obviously.
Yeah, well, the wood is with such an adverse angle. It looks
Right.
like he was trying to go low and have the ball drive through somehow. Very difficult shot to pull off.
Scott Douglas 10.
See, he tries it high and the pin just spins out.
McGinty a 9, 85 through 6. First string of 3. Scott Douglas with that 10 at 56 through 6. Updating the score from Greg Gouillart.
It's 316 to 271 right now. Pinning is about 6 apart right now, but 12 marks to 5 for Metro Bowl. Clearly the advantage right now.
Rich Limone to the back channel gets 5. 1, 2 in front. A triangle again, the right corner, 6, 9, 10. A guide to help. Freshie off to the right, 3. That's on a spare, 39 through 4. Limone chops out the 9. 1, 2, 6, 10. Nice bid by Freshie. 2, 4, 7. The 8 behind the 2. Limone, nice out, 8. Open his first 5, 43 through 5. Freshie missed right for a 6. Spare 3, 6. I always want to race the scoreboard but put like a 10 in the 9, Greg, when that happens to me. 45 half.
A little bit of offset there. It doesn't even perfectly offset.
I always call it a stock market correction. Freshie wants the footage deleted, Greg. Can we do that?
That's what?
Freshie wants the footage deleted, he just said. The 3, spare 3, the 6.
What footage? Where?
Such a character. Limone with the Horseman plus the 8. Freshie 9. Good comeback. Kingpin for a spare.
We are not live, and you are not watching this on Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube. So please don't subscribe because we have no channel, as previously mentioned.
Limone open. Good bid there. It has a 610. Over 580 videos on climbing. Candlepin Bowling Network. Free on YouTube. Never a charge. Subscribe free on YouTube. Candlepin Bowling Network. Somebody for the pro action. Freshie spare. Freshie doesn't want that on shown either, I bet, right? 10 for Limone. 53 through 6.
In that case, correction, Zuffelato threw a 5 box there.
Okay.
Kidding.
55 in the ball for Freshie. Second spare of the string. Freshie wants the footage of the spare, but Mike McGinty wants it deleted. And the tornado strike! 54 plus 225. Threw a 185 last week.
So Bloom's got this back-to-back pin lead again. The wood is sort of out of the way here. It's very difficult to get this to go. How they got it to go the first time it's been on.
Good Priestwood to help 8 in the spare. 65 to 4. Missed behind. That would have been 4 in a row.
That would have been something.
Freshie said that would have been a spare for him.
I'll take it. You want to give it to me?
Freshie's so funny.
We have
Bloom a 9.
We have no.
74 half. Great start for the Bloomster. Strong Leaf Metro, 352, 299. Tim going for the double. Off to the right though. Sizzles down 6, the 1, 2, 9, 10. Bloom goes right. He's got the 4 horsemen plus the 9. We're in the first string of 3. Week 34, 35. Friday night Pro League game of the week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Douglas, beautiful ball. Oh, thought he had it. 9 and 10, heck of a bid. 8 in the strike, 62 half. Ah, and what a shot for Bloom. 4 out of 5, 84 on a ball through 6.
Yep, definitely with a chance to crack into 130 territory here.
Timmy a 10, 72 through 6. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart live. Metro Bowl, Peabody, Mass.
Let's go.
So on the marks, Kris Winiarz 1 spare, 1 strike. Dan Chouinard 1 spare for Central 2. Scott Douglas 1 with 1 spare. Tim Douglas 1 spare, 1 strike. Freshie spares don't count though, but he has 2 officially. he gets an asterisk right next to his name, right? Al Kecyk 4 left, 6-10 right. Having a fine start, 79 his first 6. Kris Winiarz 73 through 6 himself, doing well. Not bad for the head pin, the 136.
Secretary Machichi has a sense of humor. On the score sheet for the Week 33 summary, he's listed as Nick OK Zuffelato.
I thought it would be Nick Not Okay, Zuffelato. He's such a funny guy, though. Easy target.
Funny.
Winiarz off the wall. Good try on the object. Won't carry. Again, so close. Again. A little too full. Kecyk, 10. 89 through 7. Winiarz a 10. Hitting really well. 83 through 7.
Still only 1 pin left standing in the string.
4 10s in the string for the Wizard. Spare 7 in the second. Strike 7 in the 5th.
I should really mention some statistics right here. Kecyk comes in with an average of 115.6. It's home and away. And Winiarz currently with an average of 116.6. Only got a Central Park Lanes, remember.
6, 9, 10. Leave. 45% chance for Al Kecyk. Winiarz, only 4. Kecyk's high single, 201 from Rockport, Mass. High triple 468, high 5 702 from Cape Ann Lanes. Rick Pizzeni and Company's house up in Gloucester. Cape Ann Lanes, great place to bowl, great guy, Rick Pizzeni. Kecyk open, 6 right, 9 left. It's a tough lead for Winiarz. And a good hit on the edge again. Good second ball, not carrying. Center triangle, 5 middle, 8 left, 9 right.
Probably when you leave a multi-row lead like that, it's tough for the ball to get back there.
Kecyk splits the uprights for a 10. $99 through 8. Another 10 for Winiarz. 93 through 8. So Freshie, we have an asterisk next to your name. The 2 spares, there's an asterisk next to it
Why is that?
because it's you.
Oh, all right. Well, that's all right.
Hey,
As long as it's not for using my duck pin balls,
you
I don't care.
don't want footage in the 6 box, so we
what?
put an asterisk next to your spares.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm using duck pin balls, Paul.
Freshie, tell the viewers who don't. I've asked this question before. Tell the viewers who don't know you how you got the nickname Freshie.
So it's.
I know you hate this question.
Yeah, well, it's. I mean, I wish it was a fun story. That's all. But basically, when I was a freshman in high school, I was doing the Saturday morning bowling program here, and when I was a freshman, I just got called Freshie, and somehow, some way, it stuck.
Is that because of the baby face?
No, I was legit a freshman in high school. My friends thought they were funny, and little did I know that it would become my alias. So
So you prefer Nick or you prefer Freshie?
truthfully, I like Freshie. It's a good nickname.
Okay. All right.
Just wish it was a fun story. That's all.
Good thing there's a Y on the end of that, right?
That's right. Yes.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Paul.
Team's doing well in the first string. Back to live action. Steve Lach, a 9. 70, make that 68 through 7. Dan Chouinard, 9. 72 through 7. Great to work with you again, Greg.
Thanks very much, Paul. I'm looking for some more statistics.
Steve,
here.
125 his highest average for a season, averaging 115 overall. High single 189, high triple 460, high five 695. These are his home lanes. Metro Bowl 3 Mass. 9-pin drop, 3 for a spare. Chouinard, only 5.
Let me mention some stats real quick here. Chouinard has an average overall Friday Night Pro League of 113. Lash average rounds up to 116.
Lach missed a spare chance. Chouinard leads up 2, the 8 and the 9. Lach wasn't there for 9. 77 through 8. Chouinard at 10. 82 through 8. 400 to 356. The lead is 44 for the number 7 seed Metro over number 6 seed Central2. Again, 3 points separate them. Metro 3 points behind, so they need points.
I'm in for winging.
I'll figure out some way to read that. Sorry I wasn't able to get this up graphically.
McGinty 2 in the right, 3 in the 9, half Worcester. Scott Douglas gets a bunch, the 1-4-7. Mike McGinty up to 85 through 6 already. He's open, coming to 7th box, first string. Beautiful ball, but just missed last second. You see this configuration quite a bit, the 1-8, 6-10 right, and Douglas doinks the wood in the middle.
Not far off where he wanted to put it. Had to put it on the inside of the 1 pin to get over to the 4-7. That was the idea.
McGinty 2 for an 8,
Safe shot.
93 through 7. The old rock card, WCGI, 93.7. 8 box for Scott Douglas, 64 through 7.
Caution Scott, he's got a spare 5, but could use some more pins here.
Hey, Bob Wickham's going to come back in the mixed worlds now, returning pretty soon. Bob Wickham,
Nice.
the Chicharros, I believe, with Alley Chat, Frank Luker and company, doing that June 4th in Extra Lane. So welcome back, Bob Wickham. Classy guy. Hall of Fame eligible this year, 2023 Hall of Fame nominee, Bob Wickham. McGinty 4 left, 6-10 right. Douglas just 4.
Bob is one of 2 people technically listed as a substitute with a 400 in this year's Friday Night Pro League. Of course,
amazing.
being on Union Street. The other one, just married, Evan Riley.
And we'll see Evan Riva tomorrow in New Hampshire State's quarterfinal round. Madison River's wife, last Friday, a week ago, which caused a postponement of the Friday Night Pro League last week. She's the number 1 seed. She gets a bye until Sunday, the 10-string final, 5 o'clock live on Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook.
And the 2 of them were top of the shop in mixed doubles, which,
Absolutely.
chef's kiss. Speaking
Nice up
of,
at Douglas, 10. 74 through 8. McGinty a 9. 102 through 8. Tim Douglas. Be up next after Rich Limone. Tim Douglas at 185 is the new high single in the Friday Night Pro League. Josh Rio, Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Had the record most of the year, 183. Josh Dale, the number 1 seed for the men, gets that bye this week in the New Hampshire States. He has 181. And at the Rock, Ed Woodside, 180. Those are the top 4 scores. Danny Harris a 173, Brian Fuller Jr. a 171. And a lot of high scores this year.
Tim Douglas got that 185 at Riverwalk Lanes.
That was 2 weeks ago, I should say. Not last week, 2 weeks ago. Today. Freshie 4-1 split. Limone looking for his first mark still. Pinning well. Freshie spare is 5, 55 through 6.
60 through 6.
Correction, 60 through 6 for the, the scoreboard's up to date there. Some scoreboards put in right away. I have to get used to the scoreboard here.
The CompuScore idiosyncrasy.
Are you guys in the first parking lot?
Freshie on the object, nothing else. Good try. Limone open again. 7 straight. Throwing the ball good. Hitting well. Can't break through just yet. It's a great captain, great leader. His teams always have great unity together. Freshie is 6.
Also
Second 6.
Also losing some pins here, I'm afraid.
Yeah, Limone in 8 gains 2. Rich 61 through 7. Freshie 66 through 7. And that's with 2 marks. A spare 3 and a spare 5.
That's the problem when the ball just doesn't get through to the back layer. If you leave it for the third ball, it's almost inviting disaster with the pinning.
Bowl is struggling. Both sides get marks here in the 7th and 8th blocks here in the first string.
But that said, it is all coming out in the wash. Only 1 pin left, but there is an opportunity in the remaining strings as well.
Freshie's team up 428, 382. Looking good for the first 2 points. Limone, 4-spin right. The 1, 3, 6, 10 opposite. Left side 4-spin for Freshie. 1, 2, 4, 7. 36% pro rate. Without wood, stats by Candlepin Bowling Network.
This is at least the second time Zuffelado's faced this horseman. Leave! Interesting. Never seen it do that before.
Now you have. Limone open for the 8th time. 1, 3. Freshie right on for a 10. 76 through 8. Limone in 8. 69 through 8. Time running out in this first string for Central 2. That's good news for Metro. 3 points behind coming in. 3 points behind Central 2.
Should hastily mention captain's averages. Zuffelato 113, Limone 109. And now we have Tim Douglas and on a spare Billy Bloom. Tim Douglas overall average in the Friday Night Pro League 122. Only 10 people with a 120 plus average. And Billy Bloom 110. Takes out 3 on that, Phil.
Douglas drops 9. The tornado. 5 pin for a spare. Billy Bloom, 87 through 6. Nice comeback. Oh, he got it! Slow motion spare. Douglas missed it.
Bloom's 5th mark of the string.
4 spares, 1 strike in the anchor spot tonight. And it's paid off. Douglas, the Paul Grand Special, missed the second, make the third. 10. 82 through 7.
Only lost 3 pins in this string. Back-to-back marks didn't do much for Bloom since he only got a 3 fill.
Red hot. Sorry, Greg. Billy Bloom, the clip wing eagle, a spread eagle minus a corner pin. 5 this time. 102 through 7. Douglas 4-2 split. Central 2 had an early lead by 5. Not much more than that. Got Metro since. Billy chops out the 4. 2-7 right side 3-6. Object pin, nothing else. Yikes. 2-4-8, 6-10 right. Bloom 7. 109 through 8. Douglas 7. 89 through 8.
Fighting for half the pins on every third ball. That's generally what I'm.
Low scoring affair in that last 2 boxes, both sides. Not a lot happening there.
Pretty decent outcome. In fact, actually, the only mark in that salvo came from Billy Bloom just then.
He gets the crown in the Academy Lanes, right? The scoreboard Academy Lanes. They get the crown when they get the only mark.
The crown, that's right. Yeah.
Kris Winiarz in the top spot tonight. Hold anchor most of the year.
All of course, according to the CompuScore indicators.
3-2 split. 2-4-7 left. 6-10 right. Al Kecyk, 99 through 8 coming in. Winiarz 93 through 8. He's got a 4 spin, 1, 2, 4, 7. Winiarz, good try. What? Wow. Not the outcome expected. 6, 7.
Showing us how to make the 2-4-10.
Kecyk for a spare. Grazed the head pin, nothing else. 2, 4, 7. Wood in front.
You see, it's just millimeters away that can create such a big difference. They're not far off at all.
Miller specs sometimes. Kris trying to get 1. Does. Pro bowling there, 9. 102 through 9. It's pinned really well. Still 1 pin left in the back, right deck, right?
Yeah.
9 blocks to start the match.
And it's technically a quality 9 because he hit his object pin every single time.
9 for Kecyk. Al's at 108 through 9. Al,
Mike.
3 spares.
My term. That was not a standard Candlepin bowling term.
First string winding down. First to 3. Winiarz, another split. 4-2. Al Kecyk on the crossover. Triangle. 3, 5, 6.
Kecyk had 4 marks in the first half here. Love to get another one just to cap it off.
That's right, 4 spares he has. Winiarz just a 10 that time.
Winiarz only has 2 marks, but you notice a comparable score line. For the time being, pending this third ball. And this.
Kecyk right on the nose, won't carry. It's the 6. Bowl's in a little bit of a drought right now. Kris trying to get a bunch here. Tough 5. You don't see that too often. 107 first string. Kecyk 9 gains 4. 117.
That is a tough 5 on the end. You see the big power of the third ball. Even if you get a good shot on the first 2, it sometimes will come down to that difficult out at the end nonetheless.
8 blocks to go. Dan Chouinard in the pocket. Gets the 4 to go. 6-10 spare chance. High piece of wood. Steve Lach has the 1, 3. The 4 goes. The 7 left. Chouinard right on a spare. Second spare of the string and a spare 7 in the third. 92 in a ball through 9. Lach, oh, right over the 7. Good try. Ten. 87 through 9. Crucial matchup. Both these teams both need points to stay in contention for the playoffs. Sunnyside and Riverwalk breathing down the necks. Chouinard, clipped wing eagle. 5 in the fill. 97 through 9. Lach with the post. Not anymore. Just the 4 spin now. The 1, 3, 6, 10. Chouinard missed left. 2 left, 3, 6 right. Lach for a spare. Missed inside. Has the 1 and 10. And Mark's hard to come by lately. Chouinard an 8. 105 first string. Lach an 8. 95 first string. Had a spare 5 in the second. After a hot start by both sides, cooled off quite a bit. 6 marks to go. Mike McGinty on the left for Metro, 102 through 8. Scott Douglas on the right for Central 2, 74 through 8. Position round next week to wrap up the regular season. Playoffs Sunday, May 21st, 10 o'clock, live on Facebook, on Candlepin Bowling Network, and YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Scott 2-4, 6th right. McGinty 2-4-7, 8 behind the 2.
Sorry about that, folks. Some difficulties. We're all set now.
Douglas threw away. McGinty, good try. Ball bounces by the 7, won't go. Douglas, 8, 82 through 9. McGinty, 10, 112 through 9. It's hard to win when you're not getting a lot of marks.
And it's a tough atmosphere. Chouinard made a good mark there. He got that, but it got a 5 fill, and I think that's taken the air right out of their sails. But 2 strings still to go, still all the match points to play for. And with just 3 match points in it in the standings, anything can happen in the next few hours.
And the 57-point lead is not safe in the Friday Night Pro League. We see a lot of matches, 58 down. They come back and win the 3rd string.
Big time.
Scott Douglas, beautiful ball. 9, 4-pin for a spare. Wood to help. McGinty in the pocket. 7, another triangle. This one is the 2, 4, 5. 2 in the middle, 4 left, 5 right. Douglas missed it. Those hurt. McGinty missed left. Has the 2 and 5. All of a sudden, ice cold, most teams, both teams. Scott Douglas, 10, 92, first string. McGinty, 9, 121, first string. Metro's going to take the first 2 points. They're up 518 to 462.
Even McGinty was cursing his fortune a bit. Back half was markless, but 121 after that great mark streak, 3rd through 5th.
Bowler's never satisfied. Are we, Greg? We're never satisfied. Limone off to the right. 5, 1, 5 center Worcester, 4, 7, 8 left triangle. Freshy half Worcester, the 2 and the 8. Boy, it's been tough pinning lately. Marks are out of stock at the warehouse. Limone, good bid. He got it. Must have hurt me. Spare. First mark of the string. 79 the ball through 9. Freshy leads up to 179. Metro Bull trying to cut it, trying to increase the lead, but Rich Limone says not so fast. We're trying to cut it down.
Sidewalls determine your fortune a lot of the time, and you saw how that pin caromed off and took out the back row. Critical to making that shot.
Freshy 9 box, 85 through 9. But a lot of low scores today. And consider a fast house.
But then again, consider off week last week. Really messes with your momentum. Just ask any bowler after going through 2020, huh? You know, so.
Yeah.
But even that 1 week lull just throws you off your rhythm, and perhaps this could be the warm-up string.
Don't get New Hampshire States tomorrow night, 5 o'clock. Or actually 5:30 start time. Men's semifinals, 7:30. Men's and women's, that's quarterfinals to start at 5:30. Men's and women's semifinals, 7:30. Men's and women's 10-string finals, Sunday, 5 o'clock. Extra Lane Shooters Pub, Extra New Hampshire, on Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook. Hit the follow button, like it, notify me, go live.
Same 5.
Limone 5 on the fill, 84 through 9, 1, 2, 4. Wood to help, 6-10, but he missed that pin. Has the 1 and 4, and didn't miss by much. Freshy, nice shot, spare.
What a good job up there. Okay. I'm so proud of you. Come on, buddy.
3 spares in the string. Rich, nice 10. 94 first string for the captain.
4 left, baby, right through the middle.
Freshy on the spare, 5. 100 first string with 3 marks. Another asterisk spare for Freshy. That's 3 asterisks, right, Greg?
I love that comic Asterix. Fantastic French. Oh, what?
Tim Douglas, 89 through 8. Billy Bloom, 109 through 8, the leader.
Though the string result is in little doubt, there's still 2 strings to go, and cutting this margin here can make a difference.
55 pin lead for Metro, and a banana split for Tim Douglas. 4-7 left, 6-10 right.
But just the moment you want that ball, exactly where you want to be, and exactly in wrong spot at the same time.
Tough leaf here. Billy Bloom, 6 on the right, 4 on the left. Try to drill that wood over somehow. Douglas, oh, what a try.
Yep, sidewall's the idea.
6 right, 7 left. Bloom, good try. And it's the reset button for string 2 for Central 2. Douglas 9, 98 through 9. 107, the top lead for the lead-up bowler, Kris Winiarz, the highest score. Bloom 9, 118 through 9. Steve Lach 117. Mike McGinty 121 for Metro. Douglas, almost another banana split. This time he has the 4-7, 10 right. Billy off to the left, 6, 1, 3, 6 to 9. Played hide and seek behind the 3.
I'd much rather have Billy's leave, but that absence of the 6 pin does make a significant difference.
Douglas trying to kick it over up the wall. Good try. Try to get that bounce left to right. Right to left. Left to right, I should say. Had it right the first time. Bloom is open. 10 for Douglas. 108 first string. And that's their leading scorer. You're not going to win many matches like that on the Friday Night Pro League. 8 for Billy Bloom. Nice string, 126. Metro takes the first 2 points. They're 1 point behind now. 6 seed Central 2 on Candlepin Network. Paul Grant Live, Greg Gouillart. Metro Bowl, Peabody, Massachusetts. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week, 34 of 35. Playoff Sunday, May 21st, 10 a.m. on YouTube and Facebook on Candlepin Network. Final score, Greg, on that string.
559 to 506. 16 marks to 8 for Metro Bowl. Metro Bowl also gained 3 additional pins. So really it was the quality of the bonuses as well that made a difference. They definitely got more per spare, that's for certain.
So 53 pin lead for Metro. Kecyk strike to start the second. Literally fell flat in his face last time out. Been great tonight so far. Winiarz, another clip-wing eagle. He's throwing a beautiful ball. Nothing to show for it. Too much. Had a 107 in the first. Al, a 117. Winiarz in the hole.
I promised Al I wouldn't tell anyone. The secret was safe with me. No one else saw.
Academy 2 number 1 seed clinched it handily. They've been running away with it all year. 264. Winiarz 5. Ouch. Second 5 of the match. $7,850 for Academy 2 to split for their bowlers. Not bad prize money. $6,850 for second right now. Woburn 1.
26 back, yeah.
Yep, 26 back. They'll be clinched number 2, almost pretty much clinched tonight, officially. Actually, they already have clinched, I should say. Number 2, Union Street, 3rd. Central 1 is 4th. 7 at Central 2. Central 2 coming in 4 points behind number 5, Woburn 2. So it's all stacked up from number 4 to number 9. Now Kecyk, spare and strike. 20 through 1, 30 in the ball through 2 here in the second of 3. Winiarz, object pin, 7, 9, 10. The top seed, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Pro Division, Northern Conference, did not make the playoffs last year. And number 1 this year. The red hot Matt Susi, who won the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour last season, that last match of the season. He threw a 142 and lost that string at a 184. Cost him the playoffs that match last year, number 1 this year. 8, 13 through 2. It's already Metro on the run here in the second.
Yeah, it is notable that Central 2 shuffled their order. Usually Limone would leave off, and Kris Winiarz, their average 116 bowler, would usually anchor in this situation. They've shuffled it up, and Tornado Tim in the 5 slot.
Dan Chouinard 5, 7, 10. The 5 goes away. 7, 10. A boatload of wood. Latch 40. 2 pinner rather is 51% pro rate. This is for a spare. Missed left. Got the 8. Leads up to 5. Chouinard, nothing doing.
And of course, Metro Bowl decided their lineup, in case you missed it earlier, by a BOGO sort randomly.
Spin the wheel. 10 for Lach, 8 for Chouinard. Metro won the first. 5:59, 5:06, 53-pin lead. Already up here in the second right away. 40-21, adding 19 to the lead. 72 in the match. Lach, thin hit, 3, make it 4. Chouinard, 4 left, 3, 6, 10 right. That ball has to get removed if it stays there.
It is in the channel. Let's see.
By rule, that should be removed, and the Wizard will remove it.
Who wants to take that chance anyway?
So, Greg, for those who don't know you, tell us about your broadcasting days in broadcasting school, where you went.
Yeah. High school morning announcements, pretty much, and high school radio station. That was pretty cool. Didn't really pursue it much in college, but
I got to announce it, but
I pretty much sent the message to Bob Lee one day, and here I am.
do a great job as always. The soothing sounds of Greg Gouillart. I did announcements in 6th or 7th grade in elementary school. Oh, what a shot for Chouinard. How about that for a spare? 18 the ball through 2. Sometimes you can't make the easy ones.
Hey, why not? It's a critical moment.
Third spare of the match. Could that give him a boost?
So Chouinard had that mark in the 9th as well with that spare. He's going to sit down and think about this one. But the fill on the next one in box 3 is going to be the really critical part.
Steve Lach, pair of 10s, 20 through 2. Metro in the lead here, 50-31 in the second of 3. Friday Night Pro League, game of the week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Always subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free. Tell your friends and family to do the same also. Nothing like the great game of Candlepin Bowling. And this is a perfection, a 1-5 center Worcester. Brutal. Scott Douglas. 3, 6, 10. That 6 is rearranged. A little close to the 10. What in between the 3 and 6 and a half. McGinty, good bid in the object. Only 2, maybe 3. Make it 3. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Douglas missed the 3.
Still gain some pins here, though.
Might get a 121 first. Good try. He'll end up with a 7 to start the second.
It was an interesting tactic. If you put it off the wall and it actually comes back, it might work, but
Scott a 9 after a 92 first string to start the second. Metro in the early, this way too early second string. 57-40, 17-pin lead, 70 in the match. That is nothing in this game. McGinty sizzles 3 through the back channel. Took out the 1-3-6 as a 7-8-10. Douglas off the wall has parallel pins. 4-7 left, 5-8 to the right. 3 pieces of wood to help. Mike from Portsmouth, New Hampshire. 125 league bowler, high single 206, high triple 468, high 5-7, 52, and what a try!
that wood got into the middle of the
Thought he
other
had
2
it.
pieces of wood. Amazing.
Douglas for a spare, yes! 19 of the ball through 2 here in the second. Second spare of the match. McGinty at 10. 17 his first 2. Fourth ball is Rich Limone, 1 spare in the first. Nick Zuffelato Freshie, 3 spares in the first. Freshie 100, Rich a 94. Right now it's 67-50. Metro up by 17 here in the second of 3. Metro Bowl, Peabody, Mass. The home team won the first. Lead here in the second. Freshie crossing over 5. A diamond plus the 10. Limone just 3. Freshie for a spare, 31% chance, won't go. Limone 1-5-7. Both captains for their respective teams in the 4th spot tonight. Freshie a 7. Limone, ditto. It's hard to win a string when you get a 506. Central 2 trying to get something going here.
It's true, although the main thing will be getting some more fortune on the spares here, which of course starts with good head pin contact. 53 pins generally comes from Mars as well.
Freshie. Sorry, Chris.
He's actually pretty close here, even though there is a lot to pick up here, and it could make a difference in these next few strings.
Freshie reverse triangle. 4, 8, 5 left to right. Rich Limone, the 4 from right, the 1, 3, 6, 10. Freshie Salem, Mass, originally Peabody, Mass. Turning 31 in July. 114 league bowler, 123, 124 range. His highest season ever for average. A high similar, even 200. High triple 474, high 5 777. Bowling since he was 8 years old. This is tough to get. Case in point.
There was a big conference about that, whether to play there or whether it was between the 4-pin and that piece of wood there. Hard to say. Inverted triangles, never your best friend.
Limone got the head pin, nothing else. And frustration continues for Central 2 on the road. Freshie at 10, 17 his first couple of boxes. Here in the second. Limone 9, 16 his first 2. Anchor bowl is Tim Douglas for Marshfield, Mass. On the left. Billy Bloom on the right. Billy Bloom leading all scorers after the first string, 126. Tim led his team with a 108. Right now, 66 for Central 2, 84 for Metro. 18-pin lead for the home team. 71 in the match. Bloom 4-1 split. Douglas in the strike zone. Strike! Tornado touches down on lane 21. 10 plus 2.
To CPL's credit, there isn't been much to cheer about so far, but when they cheer, they do. And getting that momentum can make a big difference.
And he can put a bunch together quickly. Good bid by Bloom.
Sure, you're individuals on the lanes, but team morale is everything.
Tim's second strike of the match with 1 spare. Bloom at 10. In a match with Justin Waters last year, 657, 630. Tim took 10 points out of 14. 9 spares, 12 strikes. Justin Waters, 19 spares, 4 strikes in a losing effort. You can watch it on Candlepin Network. It was up on Candlepin Chat the other day.
Did you call that match the other day?
Last night was a good one too. Close one, lower scoring, but close last night. Justin returned the favor, 10 points to 4. And Justin Waters clinched the number 1 seed. Tim Douglas, number 2 seed. ACST Class A Southern Conference out of Millis. 6 in the first ball for Douglas. Working a strike. Another 4. Been seeing a lot of those tonight.
Bloom, I guess, got a thin hit.
Good piece of wood though, and he got it. What a shot for a spare.
Very good.
20 in a ball through 2. Douglas off the wall, only 2. That looked good. 6-10, 8 on the strike, 18 through 1. Trying to get the 28 through 2. Billy Bloom 5 spares, 1 strike in the match. Tim at 10, give him 28. Updating the score, the match total from Greg Gouillart.
It's a true 10-pin margin right now. Taking a look here. 3 marks to 3, essentially.
Interesting fact, there's been 42 strings this year. At least 40 where a bowler has hit 150 or higher this season.
How many, sorry?
42 individuals have hit 150 or higher, some multiple times. That's pretty impressive. And 3 in the 180s. We mentioned earlier, Tim Douglas 185 last time out 2 weeks ago.
That's a healthy proportion of the field.
Kris the 5, bundle of 5. Spread eagle, 1% success rate for Al Kecyk.
Killer Phil on the spare after a strike spare.
4 Phil, 34 through 2 for Kecyk. Winiarz, good ball. Can't get the 5 to go. Once again, pretty close in his objects most of the night. Kecyk chops out the object pin to 3. The high triple is Brian Fuller Jr., 444. Had that for a while. Bob Wickham, 434 earlier in the year before he got injured, had surgery. Jonathan Woodrow, also 434. Nick Norcross, 431. Josh Daly, 430. The high triple this season. Kris Winiarz, 10, 23 through 3. 8 for Kecyk, 42 through 3.
Subtle attention to detail there. It's 5 $10 to 2 in this string so far for Metro Bowl, so we'll keep an eye on that trend.
Pinning is important, folks. Never give up on your shots. Pin, pin, pin. The marks will fall if you hit your pins. Pin 9s and 10s. Winiarz, 6-10 spare chance. A 7-10 split. 3 pieces of wood to work with for Al Kecyk.
Take that, buddy.
There have been 15 triple strikes this year. The pool starts at $5,400. It's dwindled down to $360 a person. They each gets a triple strike. Tim Douglas has 2 of them himself. Winiarz. Oh, come on. Give him a break.
Yeah, left to right break, that's an awful piece of vertical wood.
And a spare for Kecyk. 3 marks out of 4, all of the first string. 52 in a ball through 4.
No cash. No, not like the girl, not like the singer. Kecyk. Only because I won the Hoffman.
I didn't know that singer.
Kesha, I put it as Kesha.
I say Kecyk.
The one that created
Al Kecyk on a roll. Kris Winiarz 10, 33 through 4. Dan Chouinard on a bonus 4, 22 through 2. Latch 8, 1 and 10. Chouinard off the wall. Got the 5, not the 10.
Go get it.
Another spare.
Get away.
Metro, 30 in the ball through 3. Chouinard a 9. 31 through 3. Dan's father always supports him, comes by all the time, drives him around, but it hurt his back, and hope he's doing well. On the head pin, tough lead. Look at this. 7, 5, 9, 10, left to right. On the bonus, Latch. Good piece of wood in front of the 5, 8 in the middle, 7 left. 37 through 3. Chouinard drills a strike. A correction, a spare. 31, make it 41 on the ball through 4. Look at the wrong scoreboard. 41 on the ball through 4 in the spare. Latch is open. So that's spare, not a strike for Chouinard.
Chouinard has been quietly doing all the right things right now. He's not getting much fortune on the fills, but he is getting some timely shots at timely moments.
Second spare of the string, 4th in the match. Latch 9. 46 through 4.
Here we go, kid. Come on, Scotty, load that up. All right, Mikey.
Scott Douglas on a mark right now. He's got 5.
All right. Come on, buddy, go to work up there. Go make one.
McGinty takes out 3. Taking a look here, we have 2 open marks to 1, so the current moment we expect Metro to grow a bigger advantage. So these pins are going to matter. Still a lot left on ball 3. That's a great 10. McGinty matches with 8.
Come on, buddy, throw that ball first now. Come on, bud.
Should be 25 through 3 for McGinty. And a big time hammer. Scott Douglas looking to get some momentum going, and that'll help. Half Worcester McGinty. Remember, you see the 2 match points at the top of your screen for that first straight win. Metro Bowl now just 1 match point behind Central 2 in the standings. McGinty hit straight through. We've seen a lot of that. McGinty, not bad at all. Gets half the pins out of that. Turns 4-7.
Good. I need glasses. Like, oh shit.
Zuffelato and Limone. Zuffelato got faced with a dastardly parallelogram the last time up. Both captains for the respective teams. Limone's got half, no, 5 pins out as well, and you see it's wood. Zuffelato held out the 2 fingers, got more than that. Zuffelato on the head pin. All right, big third ball's coming up again.
Am I blocking you?
No, don't worry.
You can go here if you want.
Here's ball 3 for Limone, and it's down the middle. I'm afraid to say it's 3.
Central 2 trying to get back into it. Close here, only down 2 right now. Down 51 in the match. 55 in the match, make it.
Just that simple third shot by Zuffelato gains a whole mark's worth.
So good to see Scott Douglas getting a strike. That's good for his confidence.
Yeah.
Limone, 7-10 split, so we can kick that wood over. Nick Zuffelato at 9, 26 his first 3. Second string of 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network. ACST match tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock on the ACST Facebook page. Number 3 seed Dean Sullivan takes a number 10, Matt Susi. Leader Lanes, National New Hampshire. Freshie, strike! 36 plus 2 through 4. Limone, good try, he won't go. 3 spares, 1 strike in the match for Freshie, the captain. And Captain Rich Limone, only 1 spare in the first string. And gets a 9 after a 3 box, 28 through 4. Tough start for the captain. Going really well of late, too, just not tonight yet. These balls are capable of snapping out of it any time. Score right now, 186-174. Metro, the home team, 3 points behind coming in. Now 1 point behind Central 2 for 6th place. Tim will clear that wood. He had a strike 8 and a 10 to start. Billy Bloom, terrific all day. 126 first, a 10 now working a spare on lane 21.
The averages for these 2 teams are tied on paper as well. Metro 573 and Central 2 572.
Douglas strike! Wow, what a shot! 2 out of the last 3. 3 in the match.
And 2 Douglas brothers on strikes.
The tornado touches down once again.
Oh boy. Bloom,
1 spare, 3 strikes.
look at this. It's about the 2nd time recently Bloom's gotten an absolutely wacky leave.
2 left, 3, 6 right.
Good luck.
That wood can possibly get over if he could hit the left of that pin. He tried it, but he hit the cap instead, but almost pulled it off. And wood in between tapped the 6. And it won't go into the 3. And Central 2 getting things going here in the second now. Billy 10. After spare 7, 27 through 2, 37 in the ball through 3. Second string of 3, week 34, 35. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Again, don't forget, next week is position rounds. We'll have live coverage somewhere. And then May 21st, Sunday, May 21st, 10 a.m., Friday Night Pro Leagues on a Sunday. Friday Night Pro League playoffs, 8 teams, 3 rounds, 3 strings each, all live on Candlepin Bowling Network. Douglas drills 6. That looked better than that. 5, 8, 9 triangle, 7 left. Bloom, 4 spin right, 1, 3, 6, 10. The fireball throws low to mid 40s. Good try. It goes right by the 9. A 2-for-1 special. The wood and the ball wouldn't go. 9 in the strike. 47-3. Bloom is open. Central2 has arisen in the second string. Get that ball.
Yeah, they tied up the mark count, 6 marks apiece.
They are so talented, though. They stacked. I mean, Dan Chouinard, he's a 121 bowler here at Metro. Now, obviously, the house is not as favorable for him. It's a faster house. Douglas gets to 10. Strong start. 57-4. Bloom at 10. 47-4. Updating the score from Greg Gouillart.
2 marks to 2, as you see. So again, a true 10-pin lead for Metro Bowl. It was a good plan by Chouinard. It was a sort of crossover bowler, would you say? And, you know, does leagues here in Metro. Very much familiar with the house and knows how to get it done. And you've seen he's got 2 marks in the past 4. So going to try and grow some momentum. He's again sitting on another critical mark for his team. As is Scott Douglas.
Al Kecyk really good all night. Strike on spare. Wow!
Oh, here we go.
Continues his great run tonight. Winiarz off to the left. 4 down. 6 down, 4 to go. 1, 3, 6, 9 behind the 3. 33 is for Kecyk on a fire again. 62-4, 72.5 plus 2.
I mean, the
Second strike.
I mean, it's overdue.
Oh, nice shot for Winiarz for a spare. Finally gets a break. 43.5 plus 1. Continue, Greg.
Yeah, remember, Kecyk got really absolutely no love from this exact same pair of lanes just last week, so long overdue fortunes for him. And I believe he has hit that pin every single time in that first half, and that's why you see the great scores you do to start off.
6 spares, 2 strikes, and 15 boxes. Trying for another one, but he missed left. 1, 3, 7, 10.
Nice kibosh, Gregory.
Winiarz on the extra ball, on the nose, 8, 9, 10, strike! Pumps his fist! 53 through 5, 63 plus 2 through 6. Kecyk, beautiful ball, what a try.
Critical to get those pins on the strike, though.
Thought he had the good split the uprights perfectly, just wouldn't carry. 7-10, still stands. Pick your favorite pin here. 9, strong start. 80 through 5 with the strike 89 through 6. You know, 117 in the first after 4 marks in the first 5 boxes. Open the second half, but pinning well.
Tremendous. Credit Central, though. They're latching onto every bit of momentum they get, trying to grow it into something.
Well, Steve is latching on lane 22 here for Metro right now.
Aha.
It's all you go, Greg. On the bonus, he got 7, the 1, 2, and the 8. Chouinard, 8, wiggling 6, 7 left.
That's all on the mark.
49 through 4, that's fair 8. Latch missed the head pin. 1 in the 8. Chouinard, good try. The ball right behind. Wood falls in the pit. Wood coming out of play, a delay on lane 22. About the halfway point of the match now.
Doing some fast math right now. It looks as though Central2 really has turned the tides here with that Winiarz spare strike. 9 pins is the margin, but two unfilled marks to just 1 for Central. So really the string result is just about level effectively. And it is with an extra strike, in fact. 10 for Chouinard and 9 for Lach, you just said.
Close one here in the second. 259, 251. Metro up 8 in the string. 61 in the match. Up 2 points to none. What a great finish it's going to be in the playoffs here, Greg. I mean, look at the standings. 133 to 140. Well, Central, basically it's tight between 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. And 8 get in. 8 points separate 6th place, Central 2 and Metro. 3 points apart. Sunnyside tied with Metro. Metro has the tiebreaker on pinfall. Riverwalk 1 point behind in 9th. Steve Lach forced from right to 1-3-6-10.
Somebody's got to make it, buddy.
Dan Chouinard 3-1 split. 6 right, 2-4-7 left.
That's Chouinard's 5th split out of 6, actually. But nonetheless, generating some good scores out of it.
Steve leads up the head pin. And Chouinard's open. 2 left, 6 right. Lach at 10. 65 through 6 in the second of 3. Chouinard 9. Dan's at 68 through 6.
Thank you.
Scott Douglas working on a strike. Got a spare 5 in the second. 44 plus 2 in the fourth. Mike McGinty. An unusual 32 through 4 without a mark. A 7, 10, 8, 7. Don't see that too often from McGinty Magic. 5-2 split. Can't find the range. Scotty looking for double. Just missed the pocket. Another. How many? Like a dozen or so of these it seems like right now, Greg.
Love to see one go.
The Rick Kamrowski special. He made 2 of those last night, Millis. None so far. Only 1 made tonight, I think, wasn't there? I think 1 was made. Maybe none. And that one he got. You heard the word Kamrowski and he got it. We made a living off that shot, Millis. Good try by McGinty. 9.
That's very good right there.
41 half. Scott Douglas 54 through 4. 64 in the ball through 5. And now Central 2 takes the lead by 2.
Yeah. A critical 9th pin, excuse me, by McGinty to at least stem the tide here.
A strike on the board, though.
Sure, your opponents are heating up, but can't give away too much atop that.
Strike on the board for Freshie next. McGinty drills 9 and 9/10. The 6 won't go. Douglas adds 7, 8, 9. Kingpin wobbles around for a strike. Holds up. 73 half. McGinty missed it. And the momentum has changed here in the second. All of a sudden. Douglas for another one. Bang! 3 in a row. 83 to ball through 6. Had a 94 in the first. 92 in the first. McGinty a 9. 50 through 6.
The plus sign has migrated, and it is 2 unfilled marks to 1, so Central 2 now suddenly with the momentum. And remember, that gigantic 60 pin margin is now shrinking in a hurry.
That's right. A striker Chris Winiarz, also the ankle bowler, leadoff bowler, who's usually the ankle bowler for Central 2. He's on a strike. Scott Douglas, a third bowler, and a spare. The only mark on the board right now is Nick Freshie Zuffelato on lane 22 here in Peabody. And Metro Bowl, 36 plus 2. 12-pin lead for Central 2 right now. Down 41 in the match. Freshie crossing up a thin hit. 6, 7 left, 5, 9, 10. Rich Limone would coming back to the head pin. It holds up. Probably better off standing. 1, 3, 7.
Interesting puzzle for Zuffelato. How do you maximize your pinfall on this?
Not going to be easy. Will he cap that wood? He goes right, and he got it! Wow, what a shot!
Great shot right there, kid.
No asterisk on that spare. And what a shot for Limone, a spare to match. 38 half plus 1. That's got to feel good for Rich after 28 through 4. Freshie's spare on strike, 46 through 4, 56 half plus 1. The Bulls are heating up now here in the second.
Yep. Again, don't be deceived. Central 2 is pretty much the same margin here because of the matching marks. The bonus balls are going to tell a story here.
Right now it's a 2-pin lead for Central 2 in the second, trying to make it 2 points apiece. Zuffelato on the bonus. 3-2 split. 61.5. Limone missed the head pin, gets 8. The 1 and the 6. Nice bounce back, 46.5. Freshie 3-6-10. Oh, wow, what a shot! 2 great shots in a row. Wow! Limone just missed by a millispeck. Oh, I thought he had it.
Is that metric?
Wow. I don't know metric. I didn't do good metric classes back then. It wasn't popular back then. I'm good at regular math, not metric. Limone a 9. That's why I was never good at sabermetrics. Freshie 71 of the ball through 6. Limone 55 through 6. And the lead is 4 for Central 2. 326, 322. The spare situation, 1 spare for Metro. 1 strike, 1 spare for Central 2. Billy Bloom, the anchor. Right on the middle. 3-2 split for him. 47 his first 4. Tim Douglas, 57 his first 4. 2 strikes, 8 fill and 9 fill. 2 10s, perfect so far.
Microcosm of Billy Bloom's luck right now.
And try. Douglas. Oh, he got it! Unusual 4-horseman spare. The unconventional way.
1-6-10-3.
2 Kamrowski specials in a row. Third mark of the string, the tornado. 67.5 plus 1. Bloom 8, 55 half. 336, 330. Central 2 up 6 in the string.
In the match overall, Central only has 5 fewer marks.
Bloom 2-7, wobbling 10. Douglas on the extra session, 6. Another 4-spin. Could he make the same conversion again? 73 half. Led his team with a 108 in the first. Bloom, good try. Oh, just missed the 10.
I think the physics engine is broken here. Bloom's putting a lot of good balls on it and just not showing more than 1 mark nonetheless.
I wasn't good at physics either. Douglas, spare 2 in a row on 4 husbands. Making Rick Kamrowski proud. His brother and him combined 3 for 3 on the Kamrowski special, the 4 husband. 83 in the ball through 6. Bloom a 9, 64 through 6. And all of a sudden, it's a 13-pin lead for Central, down 40 of the match. 2 spares, 1 strike for them, 1 spare for Metro. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart live, Metro Bowl, Peabody, Mass. On Candlepin Bowling Network. Friday Night Pro League, game of the week, 34-35. Kris Winiarz on a strike. Looking for 2. 7-10 post. Seen a lot of these tonight. Al Kecyk, red hot, 89 through 6 open. 2-8 half Worcester, 10 right. So we can spin that wood over.
That's a big ball lead of 2-8-10.
Kris in the leadoff spot tonight. Been anchoring most of the year. Trying to kick it over. Nice shot, spare! 3 marks in a row. 73 to ball through 6, 83 to ball through 7. And what a try by Bloom. By Kecyk, rather. Bloom is the anchor spot. Kecyk on leadoff spot. Bloom the 5th spot. Kecyk, 9. Billy Bloom bowling 5th tonight. Billy Bloom leads off sometimes for them.
When Central 2 is in the base.
My memory is off tonight, Greg. I'm going by memory a lot of these times. I see these bowlers. And so used to those lineups sometimes, and they change them around.
Yeah, it's all topsy-turvy on you.
15 matches this week. That'll do it to you.
The message in, I mean, there's no locker rooms at Candlepin. The message in the room, I guess, after 1 was, you know, just get shouting, get talking. You know, get the chatter going, make the game lively.
Yep.
And then you start feeling that momentum when the surge inevitably comes.
Yeah, it felt like a morgue for a while here. Central 2 has really woken up here in the second. Winnie has dropped 7 on the fill. 80 through 7, making 90 through 7. Just missed the object. 2 and the 6. 4 plus the 8 for Kecyk, Al Kecyk. Missed right. 1-3-8. Momentum has shifted.
Lost its balance at the line and just released it a little too early.
And Central 2 just in a heartbeat of 31 in the string. Winiarz 9, 99 through 8. Had a 107 in the first. Kecyk, back-to-back nines, 107 through 8. Bowling well tonight.
And that's the power of resilience as well. Kris, Winiarz started this string with ended the last string with a 5-box, started with a 5-box, and that was after headpin hits, by the way, in each case.
Central 2 388, Metro 357, 31-pin lead for Central 2. Down just 22 in the match. And Chouinard, 68 through 6 for a strike, 9. 6-pin for a spare.
Close.
Steve Lach, 65 through 6. Right down the middle, spread eagle, throwing the 8-pin. Chouinard a spare. 78 the ball through 7.
And that was the first good leave Chouinard had to look at all string long.
Third spare of the string.
Despite either missing the headpin only once or not at all. I missed a stat one somewhere along the line. Lach needs pins.
A tough 6 for Lach. 71 through 7. And Metro 2 having the same kind of frustration Central 2 had in the first. And this getting close to even now, Greg.
Lach could use a headpin hit here. That's part of it. But there are also a lot of splits from both Zuffelato and Bloom. Zuffelato, of course, have been turning them into spares. Bloom, of course, has been frankly getting hosed throughout. But Central 2 has been finding their range, finding their shots, and that's why the momentum of this match is turning. 3
spares to 1 favor Central 2. The string parallel pins plus the 7 for Chouinard. 5 in the fill. 83 through 7 in the second of 3. Try to kick it over somehow. 5-7 leave. Try to get 1 at least. Lach 8 with the ball to go. Chouinard 9. Good pinning. 92 through 8 at a 105 in the first. Lach had 95 in the first. 10. 81 through 8. Update from Greg Gouillart.
It's so it's 25 marks to 23 right now in Metro Bowl's favor, but that's why you see the match lead is shrinking away. Also about Dan Chouinard, his average spare fill is south of 6 at the moment, but that's really because of just bad fortune he's gotten. He's gotten a lot of headpin hits on the following ball, just not getting the loads he's looking for.
Scott Douglas steals 7 in the spare, 90 through 6. Had a 92 in the first. Funny game. That's why you have to just reset the button every string, every box. McGinty, magic, strike! 60 plus, 2 through 7. Douglas, oh, just missed it. A little thin on the head pin. Leaves up the 9. Would have been 4 in a row.
Breaks an 11 straight scoreless streak for Magic.
10. 100 through 7. Mike had a 121 first string. An explosive bowler. 429, 383. The match is down to 7 for Metro. Douglas, another good ball, and the Matt Susi special, the 5-7-10. With the piece of wood, though. Matt made it without wood on a spare. McGinty for a double. Bang! Double strike! Wow! McGinty magic!
Way up there, let's go! Way to be up there, Michael.
The best possible way to break the slump.
Good try by Scott, nothing doing. I mean, he's struggling. 50 through 6 in double strike. See what I mean? Short-term memory loss you have to have in this game. That is pro bowling at its finest. Scott, 8. 108 through 8.
So 23 marks to really 28 if you double count that double strike.
Captains on the board here. Rich Limone, the 4th spot. 55 through 6. At a spear 8 in the 5th. Freshie Zuffelato, the captain. 3 marks in a row. A strike, spear 5, now a spear. 71 in the ball through 6. He just back up to 19 in the match for Metro.
but even if you double count those strikes, Central 2 is 3 more marks in this string.
So close to a virtual tie in the match. Limone sails left, 5-2 split. Freshie, thin hit, just 3 that time. 74 through 6. Has high standards. Second spare 3 of the match. Limone trying to work out of it. 1-4-7-10. Now here's where you go for the head pin and try to get 3 or 4. Some will go for the short 2 on the left. I'm going for the head pin. Just grazed the head pin. We got 4 to that mess. 5 somehow to that. 2-7.
It's been hard to come by on the third ball, so that might matter. If
Limone
you get him on 2.
does, and nothing to show for it. A 7. It is object. 62 through 7. Second string of 3. Second to last week of the regular season. Playoffs May 21st. 10 o'clock Sunday. Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. All 4 matches covered live on Candlepin Bowling Network, including the finals. Bob Lee, Richie Myrick will be there also. Greg Gouillart, myself.
All right, come on, buddy. Right back there. Come on, let's see who might be here.
We'll team up for the semifinals and the finals. All live on Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube. Eighth box, second string. Limone just missed the pocket. He's been just missing by a little bit at times. 1-2-4-9.
Fortunately, just the 1 hit.
Freshie for a strike. He's got it. Second strike of the string. All fired up. Pat Benatar song. Limone, good try. Can't get to the 9. Freshie up to 92 plus 2 through 8. They got 5 strikes to string, Metro. Limone, 9, 71 through 8. 3 strikes to string for Metro for Central 2. 5 strikes for Metro. 29 pin lead in the string. It's got close to 7 in the match. What do you got for marks here, Greg?
Go, Billy boy.
Still 3 more for Central 2 side, including this one we're about to see. Overall in the match,
Tim Douglas, half Worcester.
6 extra for Metro.
But look at this, weird. I get a full Worcester out of that somehow. That's weird. Bloom drills 7, 4-7-8. Wooden front to help. Perfect setup.
That was happening, right?
Yep. Douglas trying to work out of this mess. What a try. 4-7, 5-10.
The wood sits, he at least has a chance available.
Bloom for a spare. Got it. 74 on the ball through 7.
Nice job up there, Billy.
Douglas, nice out. 9 out of that mess.
There it is.
70,
Go on, Billy.
correction, 96 through 7. 96 through 7. One more string after this.
Just 7 pins apart in hitting.
Very entertaining second string. Douglas, fireball from Marshfield, Mass. 9. 7 pin for a spare.
Yep.
Bloom in the pocket, 8. Maybe 9, maybe 10. It's 9.
There you go, baby.
8 pin for a spare.
Go get it, Billy.
Tim has a clear shot. Billy has to go through the roadblock. Tim could use it. Gets it! 106 in the ball through 8.
Love when the pin just gets
Bloom. Oh, see the roadblock hurt him that time.
too much debris in the way. I love when a pin just gets popped face on and just balloons right back into the curtain. Perfect.
And that's a tough Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. 10. Billy Bloom, 93 through 8. 2 boxes to go for each bowler. Second string of 3. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart on Candlepin Bowling Network. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week. Regular season winds down next Friday, position round. Next Friday night, Sunday playoffs, May 21st, 10 a.m. Make sure you hit the like, follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Candlepin Bowling Network. Always free on YouTube. Almost 600 videos to view, semi-pro to pro. Now Kecyk, top of the order.
Buddy, look at this, huh?
Not bad, the 1 and the 8.
Twist the sand here.
2 pieces of wood behind the head pin. Kris Winiarz, 99 through 8. Beautiful ball, 9. 7 pin for a spare. Tim Douglas had the same configuration, just made it.
Welcome relief. Winiarz has had 4 bad leaves on head pin hits.
Kecyk off the wall, right by the 8.
Seriously?
The Salem line could not connect.
Tough to come back from missing those 2 middle rows, though. Sometimes the lively sidewalls can hurt you when you don't get the head.
Winiarz, right on it. Big time shot there. 109 the ball through 9. The Wizard. Kecyk, good pinning. 10. 117 through 9. And a 117 in the first.
Kesyk's top of the shop right now, 8 marks. Losing only a pen per frame.
Kris, 3 spares, 1 strike in the match. Correction, 4 spares, 1 strike.
Getting just about the customary pro average on each of his marks.
Which is 6.5 for spares, 8.3 for strikes. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Triangle, 4, 7, 8, 10 for lead-up bowler Al Kecyk for Metro Bowl. Kris Winiarz, 1, 3, 6, not bad. That's on a spare. 116 through 9. Can Kecyk cash in? Just missed, not by much. Kris for another one. Oh, just by the 6.
Got it on the outside and no fortune on the sidewall.
That 6 been shooken up, it holds up. Kecyk a 9, 126, second string, 243, his first 2.
A strike spare and a spare strike. Great showing in the second.
Kris Winiarz bowling like Kris Winiarz here in the second. And correction, yeah, 243 for Kecyk, 117, 126. Winiarz, another 10, 126. He's at 233, his first 2.
3 spares and a strike, including that time we took 2 20s out of the ATM.
Metro has 2 strikes, Greg, and only 1 spare for Central 2, and lead is 31 for Central 2.
Metro actually has 3 strikes up. McGinty's got
That's
2
right,
of
3.
his own.
That's right, 3 strikes. Double strike he's on. And there's no strike. Wow, they got 4 on the board. Chouinard, 127. Metro trying to come back and go up 4 points to none. 3 points behind Central 2 coming into this match. 6 and 7 seeds. Chouinard, spare! 102 in the ball through 9. Teams are really at the highest enthusiastic level right now.
And suddenly these horseman leaves are going nicely. We were seeing a lot of chopping through earlier, but just dare I say wedding week hangover wears off.
Yeah.
Finding the groove again.
Lach, 7, not bad. 136. Chouinard on the spare. 6. 7 pin rock and rolls, holds up. 7 pin on the left. 6, 9, 10 on the right. 108 through 9. Second fill ball for Lach. Spare on strike. 101 through 9. 111 the ball. The 10th.
8 out of 10 out of you. Let's go. One here, buddy. One here. Come on up there.
Nice 10 for Chouinard. 118 second string. 223 his first 2. McGinty Magic on deck working a double strike next after Steve Lach. A strike, now a spare. To wrap up his second string on lane 22 here at Metro Bowl. On the crossover, 7. What a finish. 118.
Great job up there, buddy.
95, 118, 213.
Go through puberty.
2 spares and a strike to her right there. Dan Chouinard, 4 spares.
Mike McGinty going for the turkey, triple strike. The match, the string lead is down at 20 pin lead for Central 2.
It's virtually tied, but this double strike is going to be pivotal to determining how we stand.
And Freshie on strike next for the team also. for the turkey. Just missed. He stole 8.
Whoa.
28 in that first double strike box. 78 through 7. 88 in the ball through 8. Scott Douglas, 8, the 4 and 7. Having a great string. 108 his first 8.
Toss the 8 on the first strike there. The power of the sidewall and the power of his power and angle.
Got to go for that wood somehow. He does. Oh, so close.
Extra stick on the strike.
9 in the second strike ball. Douglas missed it right. Hurts. McGinty, 10. Douglas, Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third. Never a good time for that. 118 through 9. And Mike McGinty, 50 through 6, all the way up to 107 through 9. 78 through 7, 97 through 8, 107 through 9. After that double strike, 8, 9 fill. Bounces it, and a lemon drop. Douglas 8, that was a good spare, Phil. That's 3 lemon drops for Candlepin for cancer. I told Mike it's $10 if he gets one.
Big sticks, come on now.
Well, the charity's already given away thousands. What do we need to extort for?
Douglas missed a chance again. Two chances in a row.
Candlepins for Cancer north of $25,000 given 2 families in direct relief for those going through those.
34,000.
34,000.
Yeah, look at that! Wow! McGinty magic for a 10. 117. Scott Douglas 10. 128 second string. Updating the score from Greg Gouillart. 238 for McGinty, by the way.
Just 3 pins in it right now. This is a close match, exactly. And the McGinty double was exactly what Metro needed, and now we're in a horse race.
Scott 220, and it could have been 2 more spares. Could have had a 150 possibly. All right, what's the lead here, Greg? 3. It's down to 3 all of a sudden. Wow. It was down to single digits in the match. For Central2 now trying to hang on. Make it 2 points apiece. 1 strike. Right here for Freshie. 1 spare. For Tim Douglas next. For Central2. Freshie steals 8. The 1 and the 7. First ball in the strike. Rich Limone crossing over. 6, a diamond. Perfect wood. Help that sleeper pin in back. The 9 pin in the back. 3, 5, 6 in front. Second ball in the strike for Freshie. Oh, nice shot. Spare on strike. A lot of combinations like that tonight.
Including Zuffalato's second alone.
Limone. The wood got in the way. Freshie 102 through 8, 112 on the ball through 9. 1 spare on each side. A lead change. Limone, tough 6. Ouch.
To your point, there's a total of 9 spares across the board that are touching strikes.
77 through 9, in which once was a 47 or so pin lead in the string. It's been evaporated. And the lead is now 11 for Metro. And that would put them ahead if they hold on in the standings. 1 point ahead of Central2. Pending other action.
Last spare fills have been 5 and 3 though.
This time he gets 8.
Big momentum turn.
120 through 9. Limone could use a mark. And a good chance here with a 6-10. Needs to cash in. Wood to help. Tailor-made spare leave. Fresh the 2-7 mini split. That wood he could use in the end, but that's not really worth it. You can right that 2 pin. Inside the 2. To the left. He goes outside and gets it. Pumps his fist. Clutch down the stretch. 3 in a row. Limone is fair. 87 a ball in the 10th. Freshie 130 in a ball.
What an interesting configuration. Strike, spare, spare. Strike, spare, spare. With a open frame in between.
Freshie had 100 in the first string with 3 marks. On the bonus, another good hit pin hit. 7. 137. No asterisk that string. Limone's fill is 6. 93 second string for the captain. Just 187 his first 2. Freshie 237, his first two. 2 blocks to go. Update and Greg.
Objects are closer than they appear. Tim Douglas is on a mark right now, so the 20-pin margin.
Tim Douglas on his field. Need to mark out to have a chance, and a double might be necessary. Might be necessary here.
He's got 5 marks, including 2 strikes, but they're not consecutive.
I'm not gonna pay you. Yep. Baby, there you go. Go get it now.
That's on a spare fill for Douglas. Drops 8 on it, and it's a 2-4.
Bloom on the diamond. Missed right. Big 8 fill for Douglas. 114 through 8. The lead is down to 12. Needs a mark. The 2 and the 4. Needs it. Got it! Back to back. 4 out of 5. 6 marks in the string. Bloom 8. Lead is 10. 1 box to go. Tim a strike and tie it.
On the end, bud, on the end.
Exactly right.
This is like the World's match 3 with high-low dispensary and 117 Hurricanes. Match 3 on Candlepin Network last year in the Mixed Worlds. Bloom, beautiful ball. Breaks up the East Coast. 4-7 West Coast spear leave. Tim could use a hammer here. He got it! We're tied! Wow, what a shot! The tornado! 4 strikes.
Right here, buddy, right
Must
here.
make for Bloom now. He's got wood in front, but it is a little bit in front.
Bloom for a spare. No. Good integrity. No good. He called it right. And what a back and forth game.
The absolute height of sportsmanship right there. What a big moment for Tim Douglas.
And Metro had a 20-pin lead after being down 47. They take them by 20-21, and Tim Douglas on his back brings them back to victory. Unbelievable. We'll be tied 2 apiece. That's why you never give up, folks.
And a big strike coming up here. He's got it.
144 in a ball. Amazing. Just 25 years old.
Take a lottery ticket.
6 in the first ball. He's up to 150 right now.
Doesn't cash in on the outside chance, but full pins.
And a 185 2 weeks ago to lead high single for the year for the Friday Night Pro League. And he'll get 9, maybe. 9 it is. 153, second string. And after blowing a big lead, they come back and take it after all. The update from Greg Gouillart on the score and the total of the match.
So Tim Douglas had 3 strikes and 4 spares to accumulate that 153. There you see the margin, 11 pins for Central 2. There you see everything in my book, I guess. 42 pins.
618 to 607. 618, 607. Wow, that's a tough loss for Metro. And they shave 11 points off, so it's a 42-pin lead for Metro. 1 string to go. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart live on Candlepin Bowling Network. Match 34-35, the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week. Please like our, share and subscribe our YouTube channel, Candlepin Bowling Network, always free on YouTube. Watch the exciting Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour playoffs also on the ACST Facebook page and on Candlepin Bowling Network. Final string underway. Kris, spare!
Winiarz has had 2 strikes and 4 spares in the prior strings, so that's his 7th mark.
Good bid by Kecyk. Will it go? Not quite. He has a 117 to 126. Kris, a 107 to 126. Yeah, gets the 10 on the rebound.
Starting to lose range a little bit, Kecyk. He's lost the head in the past 4. We've seen a few streaks like that. I haven't pointed out every single one, but it is notable because Kecyk has been the, even with the McGinty double, leading the way for his team. A lot of them are within just 7 pins of each other.
That was one heck of a second string, Greg. Winiarz on the bonus. Just missed the pocket. 14 through 1. They're up 4 on the string. Down 38. Make it 37 in the match.
Over here, I mark it 5. Way over here.
Half Worcester for Kecyk. Kris, beautiful ball, all over the 7. Great try. So many close calls he's had. Kecyk, that's a Paul Grant shot.
causing problem. The back layer leaves.
Winiarz, good pinning. Oh, just missed. I thought he had it. Just sailed away last second. Wind gust. 9, 23 through 2 in the final string of the match. Kecyk, gotta stop watching my videos. Half Worcester, same spot 3 times. A terrible 2. 12 through 2. That's 11-pin lead in the string. The match leads down to 30 for Metro. We're tied 2 points apiece. Al Kecyk has 2 four-baggers in his career and 2 singles of 188. High single overall, 201. Dan Chouinard, 2 left, 3, 6, 10 right. Steve Lach for Metro. A spread eagle.
I got that 12 correct.
Chouinard just missed the object pin to 3, has the 4 on the left. Good bid, got the right side. Now to do the same thing on the left for a 10. They go 1 and 5 times for a 10 bucks. Stats by Candlepin Network. Chouinard 8 to start his final string. Nice 10. That's pro bowling on the eagle.
Object.
They gain 2 back. 9-pin lead for Central 2 already in the string. 33-pin lead for Metro in the match.
Friendly reminder, this is the 6 and 7 seeds, as Paul's mentioned.
No, I'm serious.
Central 2 3 points ahead in the standings, but 4 points still on the line for final string and total.
But Sunnyside's tied with Metro also. Metro has a tiebreaker in pinfall. Riverwalk 1 behind in the 9th spot coming into tonight. Chouinard right on it, spare. 18 his first couple of boxes in the 3rd. Lach, nice shot, picks it up. Matching spares. 20 his first couple. Am I boring you?
What?
Am I boring you?
So remember, we have an opposing 3-box and a 2-box. So really the pinning is just about level again. 1 pin apart is overall in the match so far. Scott Douglas. That 9-pin does tip over, thank you very much.
Well, he's been great since that first string. He had a 128 that last string and missed a couple of spare chances down the stretch. Like McGinty had that double strike after a 50 through 6 start in that second. Had a wild finish. 117 second, 121 first. Scott Douglas spare. 10 of the ball to start his final string. McGinty, good try on the object.
Was hoping to get a piece of that wood, although it was angled poorly.
Nine. So a pin gain there, plus a bonus ball. The marks right now are 2-1 for Central 2. They lead by 10, 51-41. Match leads up 32 now for Metro. Won the first by 53. Went back and forth in the second. Central 2 took it.
Marks
By
overall,
11.
Metro Bowl 35-32 if you double count McGinty's double.
Scott, the 5 and 10, the old Woolworth discount chain. Not a bad piece of wood. 18 through 1. Leads down to 24 in the match. Lach 4 left, 3, 6 right. It's really quiet here tonight, Greg. Scotty, oh, what a try.
With Scott's left to right ball, we thought there was a chance on that. The wood was angled as well. He strode straight back.
McGinty in the hole. Douglas, good pinning, 10, 28. Through 2 in the 3rd. McGinty a 9, 18, his first couple of boxes. 69-50, Central 2 tied 2 points apiece with Metro, up 19 the string. Metro up 23 in the match. And the spares are 1 apiece.
Zuffelato's been a difference maker. 2 strikes and 7 spares. With only 3 spares in the match.
137 in that second string for Freshie. Rich Limone trying to get on track. I think Rich is throwing a lot of good balls tonight. Just didn't get a lot of splits, a lot of punching. I did miss some too, but. bowling great the second half of the season. Tough start tonight. That might help. Wood in between the 2 and the 5. Tailor-made spear leave.
Yep, when Limone connects with the head pin, you get good action off it. It's a great swooping delivery.
Freshie, Nick Zuffelato, Salem, Mass. Another for horseman. Limone missed it, not by much. Again, so close. Those pesky 2 pinners, as Greg likes to call it. 51% pro rate without wood. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network for pro bowlers. Freshie. Won't go. Tim and Scott made 3 in a row combined. Tim had 2 in a row. Scott had 1 on that horseman. All of the Kamrowski special. Limone a 9 to start his final string. Freshie 8. Another pin gain. It's all about pinning. 20 pin lead in the string. 78-58 for Central 2. The lead is 22 in the match for Metro. Metro takes the string in the match. They will be up 6 points. They win 6-2 and go ahead of Central 2 by 1 point in the standings. 1 week to go. Limone, nice ball, but look at this. A shakeup of the 4, the 10 on the right.
Excuse me.
Freshie on the nose. 6-10 right, 7 left.
Not much better, and that wood's going to flatten out.
It's a high piece of wood, though, in front. Not as easy.
So,
Limone, oh, what a try. Try to dice it on the left side of that 4 pin. But it's sliced left.
problem is, how in the world is Freshie? He can't even get into the 6-10 pockets. It seems like he's been deprived the chance.
Good bid. All you can do. Like the Cars say, it's all I can do. From Candy-O album. That's a good album. Candy-O, the Cars. Am I dating myself here or what?
No, the Cars is awesome. I will happily allow it.
Freshie gets the 10. 18 through 2. Limone an 8. 17 through 2. Updating the score in the match from Greg Gouillart.
Match update right now, 24 pins is the margin. 1 mark apiece, so the margins are true.
You can feel the tension. It's so close.
Just keep making adjustments.
You just gave Dog just fucking said to that fucking spick right there that he's gonna whip it out.
Hey, we're on air.
Douglas 1-2-7.
Sorry about that, folks. We are live on Candlepin Bowling Network on Facebook and YouTube.
You guys are gonna get banned.
Douglas uses the head pin. Just an amazing second string he had. Down 20 on those last 2 boxes and went nuts.
Good mixer, Bloom won't have to confront this devastating rack on the 3rd one.
153 was it, Greg, the last string for Douglas?
Douglas is 153 and 108.
261 his first 2. And both the 9 to start their final string.
A lot of pins getting left out there in this match. Of course, bowlers are finding their rhythm after the off week last week. This match could have been a lot different. But as it is, it's a close margin and all coming out in the wash.
Tim Douglas, 4 horsemen plus the 9. Billy Bloom, beautiful ball. 8, 7 left, 8 right. Wood to help. Second box, 3rd string. Used to the ACST saying 5th string. Second box, 3rd string. The Friday Night Pro League game of the week. Second to last week of the season. Timmy, what a shot for a spare. 1-5 shot without wood. That goes. 19 the ball. And Billy doinks it. Nothing doing. In the second box, 3rd string.
Anecdotally, and that's no substitute for statistics, but it seems like that leaf just goes a lot less. So tough to drive the head pin one way and get the ball to go the other.
Billy gets 1 for 9, 18 through 2 in the 3rd. And it's getting a little close from the total.
That's right.
19 is the lead for Central 2 in the string. The lead is 23 in the match for Metro. And Central 2 spares to 1 in their favor. Can cut it to the teens in the match. And 6 points will go a long way tonight with 1 week to go. 1 versus 8, 2 versus 7, 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5 in the playoffs, May 21st. Live coverage with Greg Gouillart, Richie Myrick. Great to have Richie with us. I'll leave myself on Facebook and Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube.
Woohoo!
Mine will be on Facebook because I'm not none of the technology stuff you guys have.
Yet.
Good ball. The 7 of 9 Star Trek character for Al Kecyk. Had a half was the 2 box last time out. Winiarz crossing over for a strike. It goes left. It wanted to go right turn Clyde. Took a left turn instead.
And the wood gets dragged backwards as well. Sometimes you can get it to go forwards.
He had a spare 4 and 9. Kecyk a 10 and a 2. Trying to sweep it over. Doesn't have to. Spare right in front of the wood. Nice comeback in that 2 box. 22 and a ball through 3. And that's the amnesia we're talking about.
But Kecyk's been doing really well right now is the thing. Apart from that, so really good box to get the momentum.
When he has to match. Got it with the wood. Just the way he drew it up. 33 and a ball through 3. Second string of the 3rd. Another battle brewing here in Peabody at Metro Bowl on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Important for Winiarz to know as well that pin luck is going his way as well.
See ya!
Just missed the pocket. He has a post.
Someone yelled, see ya.
27 through 3 with that spare 5. The Wizard on lane 21. On a spare. Thin hit 4. $37 through 3. Kecyk. Nice ball. Oh, it does go. Yes. Slow motion spare
A little late roller with the wood there. Thank you very much.
on the 3-second delay. After a 2 box, half pushed in the same spot 3 times, back-to-back spares, and that's pro bowling. 37 the ball through 4. Winiarz, good try. 4-7-10.
Encouraging pin action. We'll need more like that on ball 3. And an 8.
Winiarz 37, correction, 45 in the ball through 4. Kecyk 37 in the ball through 4. Kris straight through 45 through 4. No extra bonus ball after that 10. We got an update the score from Greg Gouillart.
What have we? 2 marks to 2, so 26 total for Metro and 16 total in the string for Central. So interesting. If this stays, if results hold,
It'll be a 4-4 split. Lach drills 9. Chouinard for a strike. He gets 9. Both with the kingpin, the 5. Why is the kingpin the 5 pin? The king should be in front, right? Shouldn't the kingpin be the head pin? I'm just saying.
Surrounded by the henchmen,
And when the
arguably.
woman bowl should be the queen pin. I'm just saying. Just missed it left.
Take that up with the committee.
Chouinard takes advantage of the wood, a spare. Second spare, the string back to back. 37 ball for 3, wasn't there for Steve Lach. The 9 fill on the spare, 29 through 2, a 9, 38 through 3 in the 3rd. The match lead is 25 for Metro Bowl. The string lead is 17 for Central 2, tied the first 2 strings. 2 points apiece.
Scoreboard correct.
Lach slips and gets 9. And 10, strike! I always say it doesn't count if you turn around.
He nodded his head. He knew. But what a great response by Chouinard again.
And as Greg Gouillart said, excuse me, strike.
Oh no, he got that. He got all of it.
Chouinard, 9 to fill, won't go. 2 spare 9s in a row, though, 46 through 3.
Yeah, wood was angled front left to back right, so unfortunately his bumped him back.
And that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the 3rd for a 10. 56 through 4. Strong start for Dan Chouinard. Missed 3 in a row. Mike McGinty. Pair of 9s to start. Scott Douglas, spare 8 and 10 to start. Lead is 26 in the string. The match lead is 16 for Metro. Dwindling, dwindling, dwindling. Say it 3 times as fast as you can. McGinty 8, the 2 and the 5. Scott Douglas, awesome second string. Gets 3. Is it 1 spare to none for Central 2, I believe, right? Is that right? 1 strike for Metro, and 1 spare for Metro, and McGinty gets a spare. So 3 marks to 1 now in their favor. Douglas open, diamond plus the 10. And McGinty 28 and ball through 3 in the 3rd. Try to get a bunch here. Not bad. 9. Beautiful out. Out of that mess. 37 through 3. Final string of the match.
Not a moment too soon because that was a critical mark for McGinty. Holding status quo at the moment, though. Metro has 2 extra marks now, which could severely impact its 25-pin margin.
McGinty, 9.
That would do it.
On the spare, 37 through 3. Scott Douglas, another 4 horseman. McGinty for 2 in a row. Bang! Money. Scott, another one. He's got 2 of those 4 horsemen Kamrowski specials. 47 the ball through 4. McGinty, 47 the ball through 4. The battle continues here at Metro Bowl in Peabody, Mass. The match is up to 26 for Metro, down 16 in the string. Tied 2 points apiece in the match.
1 extra mark for Metro, so offsetting marks keeps us within a single digit.
All right, Greg, take the play-by-play for a couple of boxes here.
Sure, sure. We do not own the rights to any background music. And it looks as though we have a delay at the moment. I'm wondering what's going on. I'm not sure what the reason for the delay is, folks. I apologize.
Here, Chris, when you're ready, bud. Sorry, I had to like talk.
Ah. Waiting for the next bowler up. So right now, considering most marks right now is Tim Douglas on Central with 10. Winiarz and Chouinard both have 8, though they've bowled a couple of extra boxes as well. And on Metro Bowl's side, Kecyk 10, Zuffelato 9, McGinty 8, including a double strike, 7 Bloom, and 6 Lach. He's finding the range better and better, although has his hay bale to deal with. 5-1 washout for Zuffelato. Said nope, he knew he was right of target. Limone on target, 9-pin. Gets hit with the wrong part of the wood.
Excuse me.
Sorry about that. Good sticks for Zuffelato. 6 becomes 9. Limone gains 1. Pinning is now dead even right now. 39, make that 40 marks effectively for Metro. 36 for Central 2. Again, counting that double strike is 2. Freshie digs in, left side it goes out. Limone, more than the last time. 2-4. What seems nicely aligned. It's not red line, but the engine's spinning. Freshie not happy with that one. 2-4. Limone got it. Scorpion's tail kick took it. Left side of the wood drove the 2 forwards and into the channel. Freshie's got to get this on 3. That's 6. Move the scoreboard down. 3 marks to 3. True 21-pin margin in opposite directions. If results hold, 4-4, and these two teams will be 3 points 3 match points apart in the standings as they did when they came into this here at Peabody. Academy 2 Shirley in first place. Academy 2 is clinched first. Woburn 1 is clinched second. Then comes Union Street, Central 1, Woburn 2. Oh, big hit! Tim Douglas strike on spare. And boom, the pin stops short on it.
No luck. Give it to him. Good enough.
Douglas already is broken into 120's average, presumably. Still has plenty to go. Forget it. We'll give him 9.
Come on, bud. Come on, put the rope on me here. What do you say?
Big strike on spare ball for Tim Douglas.
He's got 5 strikes in the match.
Yes, he has. 5 strikes and 6 spares.
Come on, buddy. Back spares.
Him and Justin Waters 1-2 in the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Southern Conference Class A. That'd be a good final. They should meet. Brother Scott upset him last year in the first round. Watch it on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. And subscribe free to our YouTube channel while you're there. Almost 600 videos on Candlepin Bowling Network, always free on YouTube. Semi-pro to pro action.
Extraordinary. How's this for a double strike? The 4 drops last and a big momentum swing.
6 strikes in the match. Amazing.
Swing it. Hey, that pit.
The Tornado has touched down once again. 59 plus bonus balls through 4. This kid is something. Parents here watching this always support him, always travel with him well all over the place. And Scott Douglas was 106 bowler. Joined last minute, won the competition, and has risen up his average as well the last couple of years. Back to top of the order, Paul Grant Live, Greg Gouillart, Metro Bowl Peabody Master Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube.
Oh, Paul, look at what I see. Dashes where the totals should be.
Dead even. Dead even. How many times have I said this year in the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week?
How the turntables.
I used to DJ with turntables. Wooden floor, skip all the time.
Yeah, baby.
Kecyk on the bonus, 7.
Settle for frame skips.
They take the lead temporarily by 7 in the match. 44 through 4.
Not in the bowling sense either.
When he has Wood to help, 2-4-10. He will get it, yes! 55 in the ball, halfway through the third. Kecyk just missed, not by much. Here we go again. Get out the pacemakers. These balls give me a heart attack one of these days. So close, so exciting. 8. 55 through 5. Correction, 52 through 5 for Kecyk. Winnie has 55 through 5 plus a ball. What do you got for marks here, Greg?
A lot, by the way. Tim Douglas is definitely on possible 400 wash here.
Winnie has 5 in the spare, 60 half. Al Kecyk, beautiful ball, crossing over, 3-2 split.
Kecyk hasn't had much good to look at on his 2 head pin hits, both splits.
Winiarz, oh, good try, got it! What a shot for a spare! Back to back, the Wizard. 70 the ball through 6 in the third. Kecyk, good try.
Stupid Greek church pins.
Go for the short 3 in the right. And he gets 1 for a 7. 59 through 6 in the final string of the match. Our barn burner once again. Updating the score from Greg Gouillart in the match and the marks.
Making sure my figures are correct here, but I believe so. We've got a 10-pin margin in the pinning alone in Central's favor, and you see that is impacting the total directly at the moment. Dan Chouinard.
On the head pin, strike! All fired up, 66 half plus 2. Steve Lach, 5. He's working a strike on lane 21. What a battle.
Jim, that was your Father's Day present.
Lach, good ball, spare on strike. Stops the bleeding. A 20 box.
Critical 20 to stem the momentum.
58 through 4, 68 half plus 1 for Steve Lach. Dan Chouinard hooks it right. Half Worcester. Gotta love that shot, but he's working a strike on lane 22 here at Metro. Lach, a post. 73 half. Second ball on the strike. Chouinard got the head pin. Only 5 on the fill. 71 half. Get at least 2 here on the left. Steve Lach. 1, 2, 10. Dan gets the short 2 for 7. 78 through 6 here in the third. Lach an 8. 81 through 6. Tight battle here on the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week. Week 34, 35. Regular season position round next week. 1 versus 2 through 7 versus 8. We'll have some coverage for you next Friday night. And playoffs Sunday, May 21st at 10 a.m. live.
Remember, don't be deceived. Central 2 has the advantage, but must fill these marks.
Scott Douglas on the spare 6. 53 through 4. McGinty Magic, Mike McGinty, 2-8 half Worcester. On the spare, 55 through 4. Spare 9, spare 8. Douglas for another one. Grazed head pin barely, but wood in front of the 2 and 4. Good setup for a 10. Mike for 3 in a row. Got it with the wood. Not an easy shot.
3 straight.
3 straight marks. All spares. Scott gets the 10. 63 half. Mike McGinty 65 half plus 1.
You do get the rewards here at Metro Bowl, and McGinty has hit the head pin every single ball. Had those 2 splits, but just kept on it, and has been finding leaves.
Had a 50 through 6 in that second string without a mark, and that double strike. The turn of the round were 117. Douglas 8, the 5 and 7. Not bad wood though. McGinty on the bonus for strike. He's got it! 4 marks in a row. Wow! 75 half, 85 plus 2 through 6. Scott for spare. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Wow, that's a bad wow. Thought that would go. Tough
If he
break.
gets on red line, it probably only takes the 5 if he gets on the red line, but maybe could have grazed the corner. Tough to say.
He'll get a 10,
it's going to
and that
go.
is a tough Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Another 10.
Clearly, he should have played there the first time.
73 through 6. And Rich just said he should play towards the 5 pin more. And then went the other way. All right, we got a close one here, Greg. What do we got for scores here?
22 and 20. Marks unfilled is 3-1 Central, so string very much under control. Match is very much in the air.
Rich Limone on a spare, just 3. 40 through 4.
Again, really 4 to 1.
Freshie at 100 with 3 marks, 137 6 mark. Second string, 33 is first 4 here in the third. Jekyll Hyde match for him. 4 horsemen plus the 9. Rich trying to work out of it in the hole. Great match tonight, Greg. Had his lulls at times, a lot of excitement other times. Freshie missed it right.
Seeing a few shocking second balls here.
I'm going to try to work out of it.
Yep.
He'll take 7 out of that jam, 47 half. Freshie, nice out, 10, 43 half.
Gains half a mark, significant.
But you know, Tim Douglas up next for Central 2 on a double strike. A 9 spare double strike, Tim Douglas. Limone, force and right, the 1, 3, 6, 10. Special on the 4 horseman tonight.
Got that ball out there just shy of the lob line, maybe a little further than
That's because I made that post by Rick Kamarowski, the 4 horseman king. That's why we get a lot of those tonight. Freshie, thin hit, struggling. Just 3 in that ball. Limone missed inside.
Good mix, though.
Trying to get the century mark for the first time tonight at scores of 94 and 93. Unlike Rich Limone. A great captain, great leader in the teams. Freshie, good second ball. 7-8 remain. The 8 almost got to the 7. Limone, 10, 57 through 6 in the third. Stay tuned for the tornado warning. Double strike up next. Freshie, 10, 53 through 6. Anchor ball is away.
Yep. See the moment coming up here.
22 pin lead the string for Central 2, 20 pin lead the match for Metro, but Tim Douglas on a double strike. One spare for Kris Winiarz, lead up ball next for them.
All right, Billy.
And a strike for McGinty Magic, the only mark for Metro. So advantage right now, Central 2.
The double strike is making the difference at the moment.
Going for the turkey. 7, 2, 4, 10, 27 that double strike box. 56 through 3, 66 in the ball through 4.
All right, buddy.
For Horseman again, plus the 9. Correction, the 8. 8 in the back left for Billy Bloom. 37 his first 4. Try and kick it over. Good try.
Go up.
Right in the pit, just couldn't get to the 10.
It made it 3/4 of the way through.
19 that second double strike box.
All right, buddy.
76 through 4, I believe. Bloom is open. 10, 10. What a half. 75 through 4, 85 half. Billy, object pin, only 1 for 7, 44 half.
Hang it up here. Let's go.
It's a 1 pin lead in the match for Metro. 41 pin lead in the string for Central 2. Here we go again.
Here we go again, and begs the question, how's the pinning doing? Central 2 has 9 extra pins in hand.
For another strike, almost. Almost the 7th in the match.
Extraordinary.
Yep.
Billy Bloom, same thing, 4 spin plus the 9 this time.
I see how it goes, bud.
Thrilling match here in Peabody at Metro Bowl on Candlepin Bowling Network. Douglas right on a spare. 95 in the ball through 6. Amazing. 2 spares and a double strike. Only 1 9 box to start off. His only blemish. Bloom. 9. 53 through 6. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart. The exciting finish here. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week, week 34 of 35. Season finale next week. Finals Saturday, May 21st, 10 a.m. East Boston, Mass. Central Park Lanes on Candlepin Bowling Network.
You said it, Paul. Look at this. 2 marks making exactly the advantage in the mark in the match right now. I beg your pardon. Ooh. 40. Central 2 way far ahead in string number 3, and presumably will come ahead. Will stay ahead of Metro in the standings if results hold. Still plenty of boxes to go.
2 spares to 1 strike favor Central 2. Al Kecyk. 1, 3, 7, 9, 10. Kris Winiarz on a spare. 70 the ball through 6, 2 in a row. He's got 4 in the string, but only fills a 4, 4, and 5 so far. Can he make this bigger? No. Dreaded half Worcester. Beat that shot. 2. 72 through 6 with 4 spares. Kecyk inside the head pin. 179. It's quiet here. Winiarz in the hole. Yeah, Kecyk has won the 2 marks earlier, and they got 2 spares after that.
Again, bringing it down the third ball.
8, 67 through 7 for Al Kecyk for Metro. Central 2 is Kris Winiarz. 6, 78 through 7. Scores of 107 and 126 his first 2. Al Kecyk 117, 126 his first 2. The match is dead even, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dead even. Unbelievable. How many times have you said that this year? Kecyk gets 9, 10 strike. Look at a 2-1 split. He'll take it. Winiarz to answer. 8, 4 left, 10 right. No wood, no luck.
One got the mix, the other didn't.
2 strikes on the board for Metro. 1 spare.
Kecyk has been
Central 2.
very solid tonight. 3 strikes and 8 spares, including that 3rd strike just now.
And he literally fell on his face 2 weeks ago.
But again, he did well in that match too, but for the score.
Winiarz inside field goal. Good try. Try to get the kick off the wall. Could go either way.
If you really want to know who's in the first 2 boxes, last week's match, Candlepin Bowling Network. You're welcome.
That was 2 weeks ago. And nice out. 9, almost a 10. 87 through 8 here in the 3rd.
And those pins might matter. Look at the margin.
The match lead is 1 for Metro, tied 2 points apiece. Metro won the first by 53. Central 2 won the second by 11. Right now, 41 pin lead for Central 2 in the 3rd, down 1 in the match. 2 strikes to 1 spare for Metro. Steve Lach, 81 through 6, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. Chouinard 8, the 6, 10. 78 is first 6 coming in. Lach for a spare. Won't carry. 2, 8, 9. Chouinard. Spare! The marks are even 2 apiece. 2 strikes for Metro, 2 spares for Central 2. Lach. Nice out. 10. 10's a big. 91 in the ball through 7. The playoffs will be something really special this year. The 7 seed, Academy 3, not Lafayette this year. The 7 seed took it all last year.
And both 2 spot bowlers are having their best strings right now. Chouinard and Lach.
Just missed the pocket and takes away the 10. 1, 2, correction, 1, 3, wobbling 6. 1, 3, 6. Chouinard 6 on the spare. 3, 9 half Worcester. 7, 10 post. 94 through 7. Lach. Head pin, nothing else. Too thin. 3 in the 6. Chouinard for another one. Wow! Spare! What a shot! Back to back, 3 out of 4. Steve Lach, 9, 100 through 8. Dan Chouinard, big time spare. 104 on the ball through 8. Here we go again. Central 2 leads the match by 6 of 48 in the string.
Is it just me, or did Chouinard put something a little extra behind that to get that extra carry with those tricky 4
A little bit of oomph in that shot.
It's those little things that can make a big difference.
Yeah. 2 spares for Central 2, 2 strikes for Metro. 1 here for Mike McGinty Magic. Try the second double.
That is a ball that was pleading for a double.
Another 4 horseman. Scott Douglas crossing over, thin hit, 5-1 split. Decent wood though. Scott's been terrific since that first string, 92.
Turn our lights off, please.
McGinty for a spare. Got it! Spare on strike. How many times you said that tonight? Douglas will go. It wants to. It just missed a 3. Took the wrong trajectory. 95 through 6, 105 in the ball through 7. Mike McGinty.
I thought you said you didn't know physics trajectory.
I don't. I just know of it. Scott Douglas 10, 83 through 7. I got the worst class in the metric system.
Yeah, Candlepin's a great way to learn them in a hurry, then again.
I was good at numbers, even sometimes I'm not good at that.
Make sure the drawers level, it's an important skill.
Begin to go over 3 marks in a row. 7, that looked good. On the spare. 112 through 7. Scott, diamond plus the 7. Thrilling finish here again. Leads up to 11 for Metro in the match.
McGinty on a 5-mark streak, but this will probably be one of his toughest. He has done 2-8 before.
Just missed the 2. Not by much. He wanted it. Douglas, won't carry. 4-7-8 triangle.
3 straight times now Scott Douglas has faced an adverse leave and just...
You couldn't tell Mike McGinty didn't want that spare, could you? 9. What a string. 121 through 8. 121 and 117 is first 2. Douglas 10. Back-to-back 10s. Actually 4 in a row. After that spare 6, 5 10s in the third. 93 through 8.
Again, you see that 10-pin mark over. Remember, extra mark in hand for Central 2. So, again, this is single digits effectively.
A striked off lead-up bowler, Al Kecyk. A spare for Tim Douglas. And a spare for Dan Chouinard, the second and fifth bowlers. Here are the fourth bowlers, captains. Nick Freshy Zuffelato. Open so far his first 6, 53. And enforcement plus the 8. Rich Limone, 57 through 6. Had a spare 3 in the fourth. And he's got the same thing without wood. Really grinding through tonight. Trying to will his team to victory. As he has so many times in the past. Great ball and a great guy. Freshy just missed the pocket, not by much. Thought he had it. And Millispecs again shot. Limone, nice ball, right behind the 8. Fresh trying to get at least one here. Field goal for an 8. 61 through 7. Final string of the match. Limone, 9. 66 through 7. The lead is 33 for Central, 2 in the string. The lead is 9 in the match for Metro. 2-1 favors the Marks.
Gold streak for the 4-spot bowlers. Limone 3 straight and Zuffelato 5 straight, no head pins. Whoever can bounce back here could make a big difference in this match.
2 spares for Central 2, 1 strike for Metro. Metro on the right, Central 2 on the left. Freshy slides right, 1, 2, not a bad leave for missing the head pin. Limone looking for a bunch here, just 3.
Of course, Freshy's 9 marks have been a difference maker so far, and he could get a 10th here.
He was brilliant in that second string, 137 after 3 mark 100 first. Struggling here so far, but makes some big shots. And he missed it.
Nearly got the Scorpion's heel kick anyway.
Limone trying to work out of this jam. 1, 3, 4, 7. Another great Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week match on Candlepin Bowling Network. Freshy at 10. Nick Zuffelato, 71 through 8. Rich Limone, 7. 73 through 8. Tim Tornado Douglas, double strike in the string. He has 2 spares also. He's sitting on a spare now. 95 in a ball through 6 after 153 second string, 108 first string.
400 is near probable at this point. Just needs good counts and decent pinning for that.
444 is the lead in the season so far for Brian Fuller Jr. for Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Billy Bloom, 53 through 6. He's open his first 6. And a tough lead, 5 right, 4, 7 left. Tim on a spare, half Wester, ouch.
About that probable piece. Now he needs another mark for it.
107 through 6 in the third. Billy trying to kick those 2 over. Got 1, 4 left, 5 right. 1 in 5 chance. And he leads the 4-5 himself with wood in between.
It's so easy to leave back pins there, but the power of Douglas's ball.
Billy, good pinning, 9, 62 through 7. Douglas, 9, 106.7. 106.7, WMJX. David Allen Boucher.
Oh, yeah.
Bedtime Magic. 106.7, get it? I need some sleep. I know. Bloom, half west to right.
The dulcet sounds of magic.
The soothing sound. You'd be good in that station, Greg. The soothing sounds of Greg Gouillart.
Oh, this is. Look at this, though.
2-4-7, spare chance for Tim Douglas. Billy the half west to try to convert it. 7 left, 6-10 right.
Yeah, good pins. He can escape with that now.
Tim for a spare. Got it! The power ball got it! 116 the ball in the 8th. Billy for 2. Gets 1 for an 8. 70 through 8. 2 bucks to go for each bowler. Here we go again. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart on Candlepin Bowling Network. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week. 34-35. Position round next week. Live coverage Sunday, May 21st, 10 a.m. 4 3-string matches, quarterfinals, semis, and finals, live on Facebook and on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube.
Promise, folks, you're looking at the time. Thank you so much for spending some part of your evening with us tonight. We got a good match here. A slow start, of course, but it's been heating up down the stretch, and we're in for a tightrope battle.
Central 2 up by 34 in the string count, 8 in the match. Kris, Winiarz, still 7, 1, 2 in the 8. 87 is first, 8. On a strike, Al Kecyk, 5. Decent one in between.
8 more sticks.
They're only marking the board. 2 spares for Central 2. Winiarz knew it right away. 1 on the 9, correction, 1 on the 8.
Left out of his hand.
Kecyk for a spare, looks good, he's got it! Another spare and strike combo.
Yep. Wood nestled in there helping, it was well placed. Great shot by Kecyk.
87 through 8, 97 the ball through 9. Winiarz, 9, 96 through 9.
Again, Kecyk has had a dozen marks here and has been filling them all soundly. Been a big part of the reason why Metro won that first string and is still in this match.
Lead is 19 the match for Metro right now. Winiarz, thin hit. 3-2 split, 1-3-6, 4-7 left. Strike for Kecyk on spare. Wow, strike, spare, strike. 107 through 9, 117 plus 2 in the 10th. Clutch.
A decidedly less quiet way to make an impact.
Winiarz trying to work out of it. Beautiful ball. Just missed. The head pin. 147. Al's been great. 117 and 126 his first 2. Kris 107 and 126.
Kecyk will break 120 average. On the
Kris. Tough 7. 103 final string. 336 total. And Al Kecyk trying to get his team 6 points and go ahead 1 point on Central 2 coming in. First ball on the strike, thin hit. He'll get 6, 2, 5, 6, 10. Not a bad leave considering.
Quintessential, that's why they give you 2 balls moment.
Try and get to 117 for the second time tonight.
Is that the 2, 6, 8, 10?
2, 5, 2, 5, 6, 10. Good try. 8 in the strike. Strong finish. Correction, 125. 125, not 115. 125. So 117, 126, 125, 368 for the lead-up bowler. Dan Chouinard in the pocket, 9.
Huge.
On the spare.
Huge shot.
Third 9-fill spare. The string had a spare 6 earlier. 113 through 9. Really could use this one. Steve Lach, 100 through 8 is open. 1, 2, 10. Chouinard spare with the 1. Woo! He'll take it. 3 in a row. 123 in a ball in the 9th.
Wired.
What a finish. What a match. Lach. No. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, when Lach was getting those headpin hits, he was having a great first half.
Gets the 10, 110 through 9. 7 boxes to go in this thrilling match for Metro Bowl and Peabody, Mass. On Candlepin Bowling Network. Please like, share, subscribe. Get notified when we go live. Never miss a box. Get your friends to sign up on YouTube. Always free. Countless number of videos, hundreds of videos available on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Dan Chouinard, 7. 2 in the middle, 7 left, 6 right. 130 through 9. Lach on the nose, 9. Wood right by the 5.
Told you, Lach had the ball to make it work. Got back on the
Chouinard for another one. Oh, what a try.
And I was about to say, Dan the man had hit some higher level here. Didn't get that split to go, but what a great finish.
A 10 for a 140 third string. That's fair. 120 in the ball. Chouinard, 9. What a string, 139. After a slow start, it's about the 362. 6 boxes to go in the match. Updating the score and the marks from Greg Gouillart.
Well, first let's watch this 10th box from Lach right now, because right now Tim Douglas is the only one with a mark. So it's even at the moment, the margins you see are true.
Lach, only 4 in the fill. 124, final string. And he ends up with a score of 337. 6 boxes to go. 1 spare to none for the Tornado. Tim Douglas for Central 2. They're up 13 in the string, but Metro's up 29 in the match. It was even just a cup of coffee ago. This stays to form. It'll be a 4-4 split, which puts Central 2 3 points to the Metro in the standings. 1 week to go in the season. Scott Douglas, check mark. 5 to the right, 2, 4, 7 left. 4 10s in a row, 5 in the string. Has a spare 8 and a spare 6. Mike McGinty, 8. Mini split, the 3 and the 10. 121 through 8 coming in. No marks for Metro. Douglas for a spare. Just missed it. 2 and the 7. They're going to need some marks to win the match. McGinty missed left.
Same leaf, mirror image.
Douglas 9. 102 through 9. McGinty, the Paul Grand Special, missed the second. Make the third for a 10. Never a good time for that. 131 through 9. Just a great bowler.
5-mark streak paying dividends. Bills of 9, 8, 10, 10, and 7.
5 boxes to go. Metro up by 30 in the match. Minus a spare fill from Tim Douglas. Central needs some marks for the match. Can they hang on and win this string? Up 12 right now. Scott 2-1 split, 2-4, 6 to the right. McGinty for a strike. It's 9. Woods rolling right past the 9. Come sail away by Sticks. Scott can use this mark. Can he kick it over? Hit the object, wouldn't carry. 4 left, 6 right. McGinty right on a spare. 141 in the 10th and a ball. Wow.
And he had that single miss. Could have been even higher. Tremendous string.
1 spare for each side. Scott Douglas 9, 111. Over his average for the night. After a tough start, 331. Right about his average, actually. 110, 112 range.
Bonus ball each could affect this string margin, which is the closer one at the moment.
String lead is 11 for Central 2. McGinty 7. What a string. 148. McGinty Magic. 386. 4 boxes to go. 1 spare for Central 2. They're down 38 in the match. The lead is down to 4 in the string. Plus a spare fill for Tim Tornado Douglas next, who's at 116 the ball. But now it's the captains in the fourth bowlers now. Their final 2 boxes. Limone 73-71 on Freshie.
They would need a lot of marks to overturn this.
They need a double. Limone 8.
Well,
3 to the right. Correction, 6 to the right, 9 to the left. 6-9. I'm sorry, I'll get it right. 3-5. I know the pin number, I just say I'm wrong. 3-5. Freshie.
excuse me.
Look for his first mark. 4 left, 6-10 right. 3-5 for Limone for his second mark of the string.
Got his head pin, and that's the thanks he gets.
And he got it. Split the uprights. They still have a chance for total. And the string, 83 to ball through 9. The captain delivers.
Big count required to do it, but it is the component.
Kris Winiarz coaching him up. Freshie. Good try.
So quiet you can hear the pin setters rattle.
Took those old sprint piece, long distance commercials. Here, pin drop. I'm dating myself here. It was in the 90s. We used to sell sprint long distance at Radio Shack. I sold the most.
Congratulations.
I got Red Sox tickets for that. Sold the most, the contest. Box seats.
Though in those years, I'm so sorry.
10 for Freshie. 81 through 9 without a mark.
Got some maintenance going on here.
The string lead is 4 for Central 2. The totals are tied, 2 points apiece coming in. Metro looks like they're going to wrap up the total and get 4 points, but you never know in this strange game sometimes of Candlepin bowling.
Cover your ears.
With the ball to return.
Freshie just removes that ball return board like he works here. Well, he used to.
Greg, great to work with you again. Thank you, folks, for watching this great game of Candlepin bowling on Candlepin Bowling Network. Please share this match to your friends. Like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Cover the Sunday Pro League in Exeter. We cover Pro Series playoffs, Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week, Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, so much more.
We like bowling. Sue us.
Limone drills the head pin, 5, 88 through 9, 4-7 left, 3-6-10 on the right. Freshie, just 3.
My guy just lost 7 pounds. Of course, he's throwing it left.
Limone trying to kick it over, won't go. Best he can do is 98 with the $10.
Pinning margin is just 2.
3 strings in the 90s. Freshie open string 1, 3, 10. Limone gets the short 2 for an 8. 96 third string, 94, 93, 96. Just 283 tonight for him. Freshie head pin for an 8, 89 open string. Strange night for him, 100, 137, 89. That's how I used to bowl. And Freshie will end up, total for Freshie was 326. $2 to go on the match. 1 mark on the board for Tim Douglas right now. The team's up 9 in the string, down 33 in the match. It looks like it's could be a 4-4 split, but anything can happen. Metro can still win with a couple of marks and get 6 points and move ahead of Central 2 in the standings by 1. On the bonus, 8, 9. Tap of the 2-pin, 9 in the fill.
Tim is yelling at these pins, imploring them to drop, and they did.
125 through 8. Push it up to 18 in the string. The match is 24 for Metro. Douglas, another one. Bang! Back to back. 135 in the ball in the ninth. At 153 in the second. Room is open with the 1 and 3. You need a double strike to have any chance, right, Greg? I believe a double strike still give him a chance for the total. No, does he have a path?
Metro would have to lose some pins, I think.
Billy gets a 9. 79 through 9 open string for him also.
Yeah, so Metro would need to concede a few pins. There is a gap without, there is a path without a double strike involved, but it needs a lot.
So Central 2 looks like they're going to win the string, and it's going to look like it's going to be a 4-4 split, unless Tim can do a double strike or a triple. Won't go, and Metro's going to take total.
Almost certainly.
7 in the spare, 142 through 9. Douglas, good try. Star Trek character, 7 of 9. Bloom, 1 in the 9. Final ball of the match. It's going to be a 4-4 split. That means Metro cannot gain on Central 2. Central 2 coming in 6th place, 137 and 127. Metro 2 in 7th, 134, 130. $9 for Tim Douglas, 151. 9 for Billy Bloom, 88. Final string, Tim Douglas. What's his total for 3, Greg? Tim Douglas?
Tim Douglas, final total. First of all, we get a look at this. Final total for Tim Douglas, 412.
412 for Tim Douglas. Billy Bloom, 88. What did Billy finish up with?
Bloom finishes with an 88 and 323.
All right, so final score from Greg Gouillart, the string in the match.
Well, we'll take a look at the high strings here. Tim Douglas, 151. Mike McGinty, 148. Dan Chouinard, 139. And then we'll take a look at total. And there you see it. 412 for Tim Douglas. Limone recently battling injury, of course. And 362 for Dan Chouinard. That's north of 120 average. McGinty, 386, tremendous. And Kecyk, 368.
Central 2, 600. Metro 574. So Central takes 2 out of 3 strings, but Metro takes the total by 16, 1740, 1724. Greg, what a match.
Fantastic back and forth action throughout, and we thank you so much everyone watching live and on demand on Facebook and YouTube, Candlepin Bowling Network.
All right, for Greg Gouillart and Paul Grant saying so long for now from Metro Bowling Peabody, Mass. Thank you for watching this great game of Candlepin Bowling, New Hampshire States, tomorrow and Sunday, extra lanes, 5:30 Saturday, 10-string final, 5 o'clock Sunday this weekend. Thank you again for watching Candlepin Bowling on Candlepin Bowling Network.